Boom, we are live. And I gotta adjust my camera and all that, so forgive me.
Oh yeah. Hey, it
Heck
happened.
yeah. All right. I should say happy 4th, but it's not really happy if you're a Star Wars fan like myself and Frank.
That
and
is right.
everybody and everybody else in the tube. this
That
should
is
be a
right.
this should be a happy day. It should be a glorious day. Instead,
Yeah.
we're
It's
sitting
another day.
here. Yeah, it's another day. And like I guess they announced what's her face? Harvey Weinstein's assistant, former assistant, is now the new, the new bitch in town.
Yes. Yes.
Like I like how they announce it today, of all days. We're like, hey, we're gonna release that, and then we're also gonna say that Taika, I forget his last name, is also gonna direct a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Taika Waititi. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, don't get me wrong, he's got some good movie. He's got some great direction, so I'm kind of curious to see what he does with it. Not really, because I'm just done with Star Wars. I can't anymore. It's too hard.
I mean, that's the thing. And because I saw the stuff in the '70s, so I'm a bit older, but that's fine. I don't remember having a May 4th day, and it seemed it was a marketing ploy where they're like, oh, we can, hey, May the 4th, one guy sat on the board and was like, hey, that's a great slogan. We're going to use that to sell merchandise,
Exactly.
and then I think it was Doomcock was mentioning something that fans came up with. And I don't know who did, I'm not going to do the research. I really don't give a fuck because Star Wars has been dead for me since Jedi.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed Rogue One, and I'll explain why. And you're really gonna laugh. I don't know if you're a Rogue One fan or not.
I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed the shit out of Rogue One. I liked how it tied in, A New Hope with it. How it kind of just made it into like one little thing. Like this is what happened all the way up until you see, A New Hope start where they have the infamous white. That right there was pretty good. The plot line, the storyline was awesome. I mean, they had some pretty
Unlike
cool
Force
shit in Rogue
Awakens,
One.
though, the best part of the characters were they all died because they
Exactly.
were
See,
really insignificant. It didn't matter,
and with the Force Awakens, I was excited because I was like, "Oh my god, they're bringing back Leia, Han, Luke." It's like, wow, okay, they're bringing the band back together. Let's see how this happens. Let's see how they shake this up. It's like they introduce Han and Chewie. They're back on the Millennium Falcon, which gives me the feels because every time I see the both of them, I get, gets the heartstrings going. And I'm like, yeah, they're back on the Falcon for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, then you got to have his son, little bitch, kill Han. What? No.
I mean, and with the twist part with the movie, that's great. When they're doing the lines and the dialogue, and he's like, whatever the fuck, I can't remember. That's how little I really watched it. But you're thinking he's going to go good, and he goes dark. Okay, that kind of was cool. But at the same time, like back to Rogue One real quick. The Vader scene was awesome. It's like, all right, now you see Vader
scene. I will rewatch like over and over and over. Like the way he just rips through that fucking tunnel, just trying to get it. It's fucking beautifully. It like the wide angle shot to where it gets tight in the tunnels when you got them all trying to like pass it. I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like I really wanted them to continue with it. I was like, keep going, and then I go, oh wait, they do. It's a New Hope.
3-hour movie of that though. Vader hunting down,
oh my god, that's where they missed the mark, man. Oh my god,
that would be, take my money,
for real. That would have been the best. God, if they would have done that for Rogue One, just have the first hour with like Jen, figuring her out, and they're like, okay, homegirl, you go do your thing. Now show me what Vader's doing because we all know where he's going. It's like we all know what he's ready to do.
Shit up, killing motherfuckers left and right. And that was kind of the cool part was you go from the prequel, episode 3 to Rogue One, which then that's the first time they're seeing Vader because episode 3 that we leave Vader where he's standing on the bridge and that's it. Yeah. That's where it ends. Then you end up picking up here. So this is the first time the Rebel Alliance is dealing with Vader. And keep in mind, that was reshoots. That wasn't even originally in the fucking film, man. Nope. That's what blew my mind.
Nope.
So I was like, okay, cool. And then, boom, you can stop it and go, okay, 15, 20 minutes later, and Vader decides, all right, I'm going to go take a piss real quick, jump in my ship, and off I go,
Exactly.
And then you hit play. and it picks right back up where you already saw him slaughter motherfuckers, and he walks up in there and where are those you know, so it's like, all right, cool. The downside for me being as old as I am is all this shit, I never needed it because I already knew what happened based off of Star Wars, which now everybody knows is A New Hope. I knew it as just Star Wars. You know, that's what I knew. I already knew what was going on. We, you know, where's the battle plans? You know, the Millennium Falcon, it's the fastest ship, you know, made the Kessel Run. I didn't need a movie telling me what the Kessel Run was, which
Solo, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Solo lost money. Let's just admit one Star Wars movie lost money, and then this one just lost even more money. Like Solo, I could have taken it or leave it. I mean, it's one of those where I was just like, okay, great.
If it's on and you can't find the remote or the remote batteries are dead, and you're just like, I don't feel like it. I mean,
it's great noise. I mean, don't get me wrong, because like, what's his name? I'm forgetting the composer that does pretty much all the freaking Star
John
Wars.
Williams.
Yeah, he's a freaking master. He's a master. You could just literally just listen to his soundtrack through the whole and just be happy.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like Solo, here's the thing. Like I said, it wasn't needed, but they made it. If the remote's batteries are gone, oh well, just sit there. As a sci-fi movie, it's not a bad movie. But as a Star Wars movie, get the fuck out of here.
Horrible. That was not even. I was like, this is Han Solo. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did like how they showed how Chewie and him first met.
Yeah.
And how they became friends. That was cool. I'll give them that. Other than that, you got the chick from Game of Thrones who's in there, who you're like, who was on the top of her game at that point when this movie was coming out. Because why? Game of Thrones was a thing. We won't even go into that shit show. Final fucking season of bullshit. Anyways.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, here's Han Solo, one of the coolest dudes ever. Lando Calrissian, who's even cooler than fucking Han, okay? And he gets knocked around like a little bitch. You know, I mean, they neutered him in that movie with her. Yeah. And it's just like, oh my goodness. And I mean, I had a buddy that lived in California that was warning me all this shit was happening just in movies general. You know, it's like, dude, it's getting bad here. It's getting bad here. And I'm like, all right, man. And then shit would come out and I'm like, yeah, he ain't lying. He's like, there's more fucking messages in there. It's all this fucking leftist retard shit. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And it doesn't belong in our entertainment.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Star Wars is politics, but it's one of those you could take it or leave it. It's either you roll with Hans. It's either you roll with Luke Skywalker and the Jedi, or you roll with Darth Vader and the Imperial Force. Like it's what it's none of this bullshit they're putting into Disney Star Wars.
Well, look at Leia. She was a female role model, but she didn't beat every boy and was the bestest ever. And picks up a lightsaber and knows how to use it. It's the bestest pilot ever. The bestest with a pistol ever, with no fucking training. And then we go 2 movies later and, oh, hey, wait a minute. We fucked up. We better. Oh, yeah, by the way, Leia trained her. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah. It's like, by the way, oh, yeah. Back in the day between this movie and this movie, Leia was on a fucking mission learning how to be. It's like,
yeah. Well, that's how we had Mary Poppins Leia, so how she could use the Force for the first time ever because, she was actually trained by Luke because they had. Now, look, I will say this. All right. So 9, I feel that what they did was they decided they're going to throw everything at it. They're going to have the Reylo fans happy, the EU fans happy, the Star Wars fans happy, so that they can say, we gave you everything, and if you complain, fuck you, it's on you.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened. As soon as this movie hit, and I mean, they heard the backlash, they were like, well, we gave you everything you wanted. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't give me Star Wars. You didn't give me, don't get me wrong, okay? I used to say the prequels sucked. The prequels look like gold compared to these last films that Disney's put out.
Oh,
minus Rogue One, because Rogue One, I'll put that in the category with the prequels being pretty good because they had to tie that in. They had to tie in episode 3 and episode. They had to get that in.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm fine with that. Like I said, I overall, to me, Rogue One is the best Disney Star Wars that we've ever gotten.
Yeah. I mean, visually, it was stunning, especially when they're on Scarif, the beach planet. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I
Even
love
though they were
the
blowing shit up and everybody's dying, I'm like, this is beautiful. I was like, I would love to die over here.
I love the early tests of the Death Star blowing up planets and shit. You know, like that was really kind
Yeah,
of
like
cool.
that was pretty cool. You got to actually see the Death Star tested out. We're like, hey, we're gonna try this. Like, watch this. Pew! It's like, oh shit, we were already doing this before Elderon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which
Exactly. So I mean,
it's
that
like,
was
so you
fun.
kind of got the thought of, okay, y'all were testing this out on different planets. This is cool. I like where you're at. So by the time you got to Alderaan, you already knew. Well, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Y'all
know
ain't
what
gonna
this
make
can
it.
do. We're not gonna let you know that we know, but we know.
Exactly. It's like they don't know that we know that they know that they've been working on this.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
But
it goes back to Rogue One. Like, I didn't need a story about the plans. I already knew they were stored in R2 and they're trying to get, So I mean, that
yeah,
was, right back to that. That was fine. But the movie, I didn't have a problem with it. It was
yeah,
fine.
I had no problem with Rogue One.
It's like I said.
The Force
On
Awakens.
my
I
dying day, that will be what I say. Rogue One is the best that Disney will ever do because I just that I mean, we're done after they pretty much wiped their ass with it and threw it on the ground. Here we go, we're done. Oh, we're gonna do all this and we're gonna do all that. I don't care. Disney broke the Star Wars fan in me. I have a Star and you haven't seen this stuff, which I'll show you at some point. My movie room, or what was the movie room, is all Star Wars, and I'm talking original. I've got original stuff, new stuff. I have the lightsabers, the Black Series lightsabers. I have the Master
oh
Replica lightsaber, and I've got both Luke's Jedi's, and they are identical. I mean, obviously, the Master Replica, the LEDs are duller because they're older,
right, yeah,
but I mean, literally, like build for build and everything, they are almost I mean, they're identical, but that's really the biggest difference. And the Black Series one is just a skosh lighter, but lightweighter. But other than that, they're identical. So I really props to Black Series, the full size lightsabers. So I'm like Pokemon, man. I got them all. Everyone I
right.
can get, I
Hey,
picked up. And I'm like, all right, I got the first run had Yoda, and then you had Anakin, Luke Skywalker, and you had
yep,
Luke Jedi, Vader's, and everybody's favorite little Kylo Ren, saber, and then I picked up Obi-Wan's. So I'm like, all right, from Star Wars. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I've got all those, and they've been releasing more here and there, but those are the ones that I have, and I'm like, all right, great. And I've got the old school. Oh shit, I don't remember who made it, but the ones my kids had where the blades would pop out. So I've got like Samuel Jackson's purple
nice.
one.
The Mace
I've got
Windu.
the original from when Jedi came out, lightsaber like
Oh
that came
shit.
out. Qui-Gon Jinn's. I've got a sealed episode 3 one that's got both the same foldable lightsabers in it, along with a figure. So yeah, I am a Star Wars fan and
Dude.
have always been. So for me to say that this killed me, on top of the Lego shit and all the other stuff I've got, yeah, I literally have a Star Wars room. I mean, you've seen a little bit of my office. It's a Joker room. It's, full of Joker
Yeah.
stuff, DBZ shit on the wall, Deadpool looking at me, Punisher looking at me. But I buy the stuff I love. And Star Wars was
Yeah.
one of the things that I would spend money on.
Oh
And
yeah. I mean, I wasn't really. I mean, I'm more of a Trekkie, but
right.
I'm also Star Wars. But when it comes to Star Wars merchandise, I was more into the video games. The
Yeah.
video games for me were just like I wanted to be more into the story because I knew watching the movies, I was gonna see certain locations in the video games and going, "Oh my god, I get to go on Hoth," or "Oh my god, I get to go on Scarif," or "Oh my god, I get to go on Elderon," or "Oh my god, I get to go on Endor." It's like,
Yeah.
and that's where I was like, "Yes, thank you." And then it's like the game started getting. I mean, this newest one, I have it. I still haven't played it yet because I mean, I've been busy. Life's been busy since this whole
Yeah. Yep.
this virus that shall not be named.
Well, I mean, simply put, I mean, life gets busy anyway. Then you throw the insanity of what we're all dealing with on a daily basis. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
it's just those we don't speak of, those beer viruses.
Exactly, and it's funny because like, I mean, I was excited when they said that, that George Lucas was giving Disney Star Wars. I was like, "Oh, wow." I said, "That means there's gonna be a lot cooler CGI. They're gonna be able to take their time like they were doing with Marvel." I was like, this is gonna be really fucking cool. I'm like, this is gonna be like Marvel times 10. I'm like, you doing Star Wars, and then they're like, we're gonna give you guys a theme park and Disneyland. I was like, oh shit. Shut up and
How do
take my
you
money.
take the IP, how do you take this IP that when it started in the 70s, you didn't even get action figures. You got a cardboard thing that said you were getting action figures and you lose money on it. That's basically, I mean, you could print the money of Star Wars that you were going to get in products and selling. And I mean, they did it with Baby Groot. They had the perfect opportunity. Bitches loved Baby Groot. Everybody wanted a Baby Groot. There wasn't a Baby Groot. Baby Yoda comes around. Same thing. Another missed marketing opportunity. Boom. Exactly. And you're not a bitch. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, they want baby Yoda, and yet nothing. Oh, well, it's because of this. And marketing wise, they need to be slapped in the face and let go, because I would have said, make the Baby Yodas, because they're going to want the Baby Yodas. And we're here, we're looking at another year or so before it comes. And by the time it does come, they're going to probably kill the property and nobody's going to want it.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the whole thing. Because I mean, when the Mandalorian, when they dropped that trailer, I was already looking at the trailer going, dude, they better come out with some merchandise. I was like, because there's some things that I'm looking at that I want to buy.
Yeah.
It's like one of them was Baby Yoda, aka my little icon right here.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy myself a Baby Yoda. I wanted to buy myself one of the Mandalorian helmets, or the female Mandalorian helmet, because I like her helmet better than the Mandalorians personally.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's all about what you like. But if you can't even get product, and that's where it's like you guys are really dropping the ball. On top of that, like I said, I still have not watched them. I do have Disney Plus, but I have not watched it yet. I recently just got Disney Plus. So,
yeah.
But I just, like I said, it was just at that point, it's like, okay, this follows this storyline from, 7, 8, and 9. I don't care, so, and I'm still going to watch it because a lot of people told, a lot of the other YouTubers that we all know together and others, they're like, no, watch it. I'm like, all right, I'll get around to it. Now I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm about around to it. So it's like, I'm going to watch it anyway.
I enjoyed it. Me personally, I enjoyed The Mandalorian. I liked the storyline. I mean, there were a couple episodes for me that were really slow.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, let's just get through this. But then there were some episodes where you're just like, oh shit, okay. We're taking things from classic Star Wars and we're throwing this shit in here. It's like, yeah, give me that. Give me more of that. It's like even up to the season finale. I'm not even gonna say anything, but I mean the season finale, the last 20 minutes, man. Just brace yourself. It's one of those where you're just like,
and that's the thing. It's like but I was just so dead inside with Star Wars. I just couldn't even, it's like depression. I can't get off the couch. I'm just gonna
exactly. That's exactly how I felt. Because even because I got Disney Plus the day, it dropped, I was like, okay. And then the Mandalorian dropped, and I said, oh my God, okay, do I really want to do this? It's like, do I really want to try to invest myself one last time in Star Wars, in this franchise? So it took me like a week, and then I kind of read some reviews, and I heard some fellow YouTubers, and I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me be the judge of my own, and I watched it, and I was like, okay, some of you guys are cool. Some of you guys are like way off. I was like, because y'all don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I personally enjoyed it. I can't wait for season 2 of The Mandalorian.
I'm that special kind of prick that I like to, and I hate going week to week. So so with Clone Wars, the only good thing is like I was watching it with Jez from Digital Pollution, which I do shows on Wednesday with him, Digital Pollution Podcast, 4 p.m. Eastern. But I do a lot with him. But that was our thing. Like we'd have our show on Wednesday, Thursday we'd watch Picard, Friday we'd watch Clone Wars. So that was the routine. So, and that's, that's my buddy from the UK. So, we're hanging out, we're watching stuff, having a good time. All right, cool. It's spending quality time with your friend. So I was able to watch Clone Wars. I've not watched Clone Wars in years. Like I don't remember the last member that I saw, like the memory. I kind of remember like when the Emperor fucked up Maul and his buddy. And I really don't remember after that. So I think there's a little bit of catching up I got to do. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, but we went to this new season, started watching it with the Bad Bunch and everything. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is okay. So it kind of made me happy. And then we got the slow episodes where it's like, this shit doesn't make any sense. With the sisters and Ahsoka, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
And
because like right now on Clone Wars, I'm on season 6, so I'm close to the final season, and
okay,
I'm struggling through it because I mean it's lagging, it's dragging. I'm just like, oh my god.
yep. Like I said, I can't remember where I left off because see, back in the day, all this shit was on Netflix, and you could just watch it on Netflix. So it saved, and you were waiting for the next set to get dumped,
Exactly.
dumped down, and then they took it all away. So I'm like lost and clueless. I'm like, I don't remember. So like last night I started watching, how okay, so when I first watched Clone Wars, I actually watched it in order. And then they're like, don't watch it in order, watch it this way. So this time around, I'm like, I'm gonna watch it the way they say I should. And I'm like, oh, it's only a couple episodes that you pull earlier. And I'm watching, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I remember this episode anyway, but I'll go ahead and watch it. Then you get, you do 2 episodes and you're into the movie. And I'm like, all right, whatever. The movie sucked, but I'll rewatch it anyway. And I actually fell asleep last night after doing 2 streams watching it. Which, as you know, the Exile Opinion show we did. And I ended on with Lethal Lightning, and I got to chat with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
Oh
And
wow,
like
man,
other
that's one
people.
dude I do want to like talk to you is Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
I've known Jeremy for a couple years, as in the fact of that I have chatted with him in his chats. He'll start a stream. I was like one of the first people in there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Da 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 da. Like I don't know him personally, but he knows who I am. Like both accounts, obviously, I've got the Wienerdow clan, here,
Yeah.
and then my actual account, which is always fun because people don't understand why I do this. And I'll tell you a story because you're gonna laugh because you have a sense of humor.
Right?
But I was able to actually speak with him about what happened with him with Naughty Dog, and Lethal got hit with a second copyright strike.
Yeah,
Of
I
course,
saw
3
that
got
on
hit with
Twitter,
that.
man.
And see, these are people that I've known for a while. Lethal Lightning, especially. Like I knew Lethal when he barely had anybody, and I messed with him, and like we became buddies ever since. And all these channels took off, and I've just been the guy in the background. I'm the guy in the chat. I'm just there. With World Class Bullshitters is where it all started, and it's
Yeah.
just I met DJD show through there. I met Jez, the guy from Digital Pollution, through Good Morning Pop Culture, Dr. Bullocks, Just Another Nerd. All these people I met from one channel because we were all in the chat. And then here years later, we all meet up on Discord and each other's shows, and we all hang out. Brian the Observer, same thing. It's just some of the same groups we ended up meeting. And I met Brian on accident, but it just happens. We were in a lady stream where she was always bringing people in and plugging their stuff. And that's how I first met Brian. He was
Yeah.
doing a stream. I jumped on and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this was Bonnie's stream. Okay. This is Brian. We just started talking, and hell, he's a great guy. I love him to death. He's like my other brother from another mother, but
Right? Yeah, because I was gonna say I streamed with Brian for the first time. That was on Jesse's channel. Because
mhm.
Jesse had an open door, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just hop on. And that was the first time I ever streamed. And I
Yeah.
streamed on Jesse's channel, and then that's when I got introduced to Brian and then Pete from Creepy Little Book and
Yep.
pretty much and I was like, cool.
So a lot way back when, and I remember Creepy Little Book with Adorable the Horrible and everything too. So we would do Bonnie stream, and then sometimes we'd catch Fed stream, and we'd all jump in there, and Tina'd be in there, and it's a lot of the same people. Jesse, same thing. So like I've known these people for a while, and that's the fun part when you've known YouTubers for a couple years, and everybody knows who this is and who that is. You get to have a lot of fun, and it is a community. It can be a positive thing and a negative thing. It just depends on how big an asshole you really are.
Exactly.
But you can communicate, and that's the fun part about it. When it comes to me, I had my own YouTube channel, which is the one I'm usually on, and Jeff from World Class Bullshitters deemed me Superfan Adam Shawhan. So that's what my other account is, Superfan Adam Shawhan. This account, Frank and the Wiener Dog Clan, was not Frank and the Wiener Dog Clan. It was the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, because I don't have cable. So smart TVs, you could stream shit on YouTube, and I'd be watching something. I'd put it on for the dogs. They'd have something to watch. All right, cool. I'm outside mowing, whatever. They don't tear up shit. So it's like, all right, cool. Well, the joke was if you give Frank a blue wrench when he builds his Death Star, you can come aboard. He won't kill you. So that was the joke that started on the DJD show, who I met through World Class. So DJD's like, no, I'm going to be different. Fuck Frank. I'm going to give Adam a wrench. So I got a wrench. Then Odin's movie blog, I met him through Geeks and Gamers, which I met Geeks and Gamers through World Class, Doom Clock through World Class. And this is a serious, this is very, very serious. I never used YouTube to watch videos. I would listen to music, or if I had to look something up on, you know, what part from my carburetor do I need?
Yeah.
That kind of shit is what my kids, they'd be doing videos and shit, and I thought they were insane. I'm like, all right, whatever. Never in a million years would I think I'd be doing what you and I are doing right now. But that's
exactly
what I use YouTube for. All right, fine. Well, I got hurt. I took an 8-foot fall into a pool with no water. It got really fucked up. And I'm like, all right, you know, fine. And was a little depressed, but all right. Before that had happened, though, Frank had decided to grab my PlayStation control. No, it wasn't the PlayStation. I'm sorry. So I learned Bluetooth the hard way because I'm older, and I had a speaker and I was playing songs on the iPad and learned how to hook it up. And I had the iPad on the corner table. Music's playing, you know, I'm like, all right. And then all of a sudden I hear this guy talking, and I'm thinking it's one of those goddamn commercials. I'm like, I'm just going to go hit fast forward. And instead it's a guy who says, I'm going to show a picture of this guy with his head up his ass. It was Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters. I look over, and Frank, the wiener dog, the white dog that Jason Mewes is holding right here in my icon, got his paw on the damn iPad and had changed the channel. The dog did this. So I'm like, okay. So I listened to Jeff's little rant on what he was talking about. I'm like, all right, dude's got a fact. You know, good point. I go back to playing music. I start hearing talking again. Sure as shit, Frank changed the channel again. But this time it was, I believe it was one of the high councils that had Jeremy, Ethan Van Sciver, and Doomcock was a special guest.
Oh, wow. One of the old high councils.
Yes. So this is like 3.5 years ago. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm listening in, and I'm like, all right, you know, I bust out my notebook, Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers, Ethan Van Sciver. I know that name, comic book guy. Okay. You know, comic book artist, Pro Secrets. I already, you know, World Class Bullshitters. I'll check them out. Doomcock. I'll check them out. You know, so I got my little notebook, wrote all this shit down, set it down, turn the fucking iPod off. I'm like, or iPad off. I'm like, Frank, I'm done with your shit. Turn the PS3 on. Go to YouTube. Hit play. I'm like, okay, we're good to go. And music starts playing. I go off. All of a sudden, next thing I know, motherfucker's got the controller and it's changed. And I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm done. You know, he's like, no, we're not listening to music. You're listening to this. So I listened to World Class. Now, here's where you're really going to laugh. This is the best part out of all of this. One, yes, it is all my wiener dog's fault. So my wiener found all these people that I am now associated with. But two, because of said wiener, I have grown in the YouTube community, learned how to use all this stuff on YouTube and have fun with everybody, which couldn't come at a better time. Because then when I did fall, back to that story, you know, after I fell, that's when I watched a lot of videos, you know, learn more on Doomcock, Jeremy's from Geeks and Gamers. And the best part is, this is how much of a noob I was. Jeff Hicks was talking about super chats, and he's reading all this stuff, and I'm watching on a smart TV, which means there's no super chats. There's none of this shit. He's like, oh, I got a live show. So I'd catch the live shows, but I didn't used to ever write anything because I didn't know you could write anything until I did it on my iPad one morning after getting coffee. I was like, I'm not going to turn the TV on. The dogs were sleeping. Turn it on, and it says, there's this little button that says live chat, and I push it, and then there's the fucking live chat. And then from like 7 months on, I was on every Good Morning Pop Culture, typing in the chat, meeting people, meeting, you know, Tina Beebe, who then, you know, was also a part of Odin's movie blog. I met Odin's movie blog because of Geeks and Gamers, and it's just been like that ever since. You know, Lethal Lightning because of DJD. I met this person, I met that person, Brandon Moyes because of World Class Bullshitters, who's a real good friend of mine who we talk on the phone. So I mean, I literally met people through this platform. And you can make really good, strong friends. I've met Jeff Hicks. Every year he goes to Horror Hound. I meet up with him and the guys. We hang out, have a good time.
Right on.
Jesse Milestone's stream. Endless.
I love Mindless Entertainment.
Mindless Entertainment on that
funny
stream.
ass shit.
better be there. You better be at Horror Hound this year. And I'm like, well, I plan on it. You know, that's my yearly thing. I save up money so I can go every year. But that's what YouTube alone did for me during my time of need. Jeff, Jeremy, Doomcock, DJD, Mecha Random, Lethal Lightning, Odin's Movie Blog. These are, while I couldn't walk, the things I did and kept me from falling into a true dark depression. And the only way that I can do to pay them back, I always have felt, is to promote their stuff, be on their streams, share their stuff, hence Superfan.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's all because of a 2-year-old wiener dog named Frank.
Good boy, Frank.
All this happened.
Good boy, Frank.
Yes. And, you know, that's where it gets funny. They'll watch movies, sure, but they used to watch YouTube all the time because that's what I watched. Because, you know, it was like cable sucks, the price keeps going up, there's nothing good on anyway. We'll listen to music on YouTube. And I did. You know, there's some podcasts and whatnot you can listen to. And as you know, there's plenty of stuff on YouTube. And I found these creators, such as yourself, myself, everybody I've named, more entertaining than the entertainment that was on the TV. So I've been for over 3.5 years now, a YouTube junkie because that's what's on. That's what I watch. Other than, obviously when we're doing something like this.
Exactly. Which, we should get this shit started. So, if you have Disney Plus,
yes, I do.
It's like if anybody in the chat has Disney Plus, because we cannot do this on YouTube.
No, we cannot share the video and we cannot have the sound on the video.
Because I do not want the House of Mouse copyrighting my ass. But if you do have Disney Plus, get it queued up. It has dropped. The Rise of the Rise of Skywalker.
I know, it's so hard to say, isn't it?
Like, it gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
The Rise of Palpatine.
But then so let me read the description of how they wrote this shit. It says, in Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. I can't believe I have to say that. The riveting conclusion of the landmark Skywalker saga. New legends will be born, and the final battle for freedom is yet to come. That's how the House of Mouse. I'm not even going to say the D word. That's how the House of Mouse promotes this movie.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah, right. Thank you, KK.
Mm-hmm. We got you, girl.
Right? Got your back, girl. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. So yeah, that's how the House of Mouse decided to write this description of this movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got a cool picture of BB-8 and whatever the hell that other little fucking thing was. I forgot its name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zippity boobop.
Right? Like, god damn. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give a couple people. I mean, if you do have the app, if you do have it, get it all loaded up, fired up, queued up. I think I got it queued up on the PlayStation. I should turn on the TV. That would help.
Maybe. Hey, look, we're just here to have fun.
Exactly. This ain't my first live show. I'm just kidding. All right, where's it at? There we go. Rise of Skywalker. Oh, God. Ugh.
There, I had to make sure I matched your icon.
Right, there we go. There we go. All right, okay, and so the approximate time is 2 hours and 22 minutes.
And 9 seconds.
Exactly. So we're gonna try to get. We're gonna get through this, but this is gonna be not your average commentary, because this isn't your average. I'm gonna say it, Disney Star Wars movie.
That is so true.
And if you haven't already, in my archive videos, I have made a review of The Rise of Skywalker. The day I saw it, as soon as I left the theater, I sat in my car and I literally gave my piece.
Nice. Yeah, Jeff, when Hicks did his, that was the thing. when I listened to his review and he's like, I watched it, and I'm like, what did I just see? And I'm like, dude, I'm not alone, because so many people fell hook, line, and sinker, and I'm like, I wasn't one of them. I'm like, this is a horrible reboot wannabe.
Yeah. So, yeah. So if everybody's ready in the chat, I'm gonna do a count off. I'll start off at like 5, and then yeah, we'll go. So in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my God! Look at that Lucasfilm. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then you get this bullshit. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, everybody.
Mm-hmm. When it was good.
And you notice he changed the title of Star Wars too.
Mm-hmm.
The S's are longer. The R's longer. So we got episode 9. The Rise of Skywalker.
Wait.
I'm gonna read it for
the Rise
y'all.
of Skywalker, because remember,
I'm gonna read it all for y'all. The dead speak. The galaxy has hard, mysterious broadcasts and the threat of revenge in the sinister voice of the late Emperor Palpatine. Spoiler warning. General Leia Organa dispatches secret agents to gather intelligence, while Rey, whatever, the last hope, no, she's not, of the of the Jedi, trains on the battle against the diabolical First Order, whatever. Meanwhile, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren rages in search of the Phantom Emperor. Oh my God! Determined to destroy any threat to his power. That was intense. I ain't gonna lie. That was
I think
intense.
I gotta take a nap after all that excitement.
Whew. Could you feel that intensity, bro? This is fucking pumped. Let's say if anybody's taking us seriously in the chat, then you guys are sorely mistaken.
Then you don't know us.
You don't know us
You've
at
never
all.
heard us on a live stream before.
Exactly. What up, Philip? We just literally started the rise of bullshit. I mean Skywalker. We are a minute 50 into this bullshit. If you want to queue it up on Disney Plus and join us. Like, I'll give them props. The visual effects right here, pretty fucking cool. I'd get that as a poster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you knew it was going to be pretty. It's Star Wars.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be visually stunning. Don't get me wrong. The movie is visually stunning. The score is amazing. It's just the fucking lens flares and the acting.
Yes.
It's just, oh my God. It just sucks. It's like, here we go. We got Ben Solo, a.k.a. Kylo Ren, standing around looking like a little bitch. And then here we go. We got to find the Pathfinder. Or the Wayfinder, whatever the fuck it was called.
It was one of those where it's like, all right, let's see. All right. You know, I mean, literally, first time watching this in the theater, I was a little bit more worried that the panels were going to fall down. I'll DM you that picture later. But, you know, for an opening, you're kind of watching, like, all right, well, let's see what happens. It's like, all right, it's got shit plugged into this. All right, that's kind of new.
Like, that's what I said. I was like, all right, cool. We're going to plug this bitch in. It's going to take us right to this fool. All right, let's see what we have. And also, if anybody you know suffers from seizures do not let them watch this movie at all. Like,
yeah, no.
This is like Strobe Light City.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I even had to tell one of my buddies who's a diehard Star Wars fan. I was like, you can't watch this, buddy. I was like, you're gonna have a seizure within like the first, like, where are we at? Almost 5 minutes.
Yep.
So if you're just joining us, we're at 3 minutes and 42 seconds into the rise of bullshit. I'm not even gonna say Skywalker's name because Skywalker's just a strong, solid name.
Wannabe Skywalker.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even this, like the whole tunnel scene right here of seeing all the Sith, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You know, you get the lightning, you got lightsabers, you got, okay, what's going to happen? You know, you're kind of like, ooh.
It's like, I just hate the way he holds his fucking lightsaber. It's like, dude, you realize you would not even have a fucking hand.
You would have done cut off some shit. Yeah, you know, at least had some holes through you. Now,
Exactly.
I will say this though, props to Adam Driver because I feel he gave this performance 110%, even though it sucked.
I
As
do.
for an actor, I love this man for what he did with such a shitty script. No
Yeah.
complaints there.
Like I get it. Everybody was dealt a shitty script. This was the shittiest out of all of them. And I mean, I get it. And it's like, you could tell the actors that they put their all into it. Some of them didn't. You can tell the actress who played Daisy Ridley, she didn't do shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm just gonna do what I did for the past like 2 movies and just stand here and just look all, I don't know, like I'm confused.
Mm-hmm. But yet I'm the shit because, you know, vagina.
Because I'm from Jakku, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then you got Palpatine. Like, I really wish they would have just shown his fucking face.
Yep.
Not have it all strobed out and not have like Kylo have his lightsaber. Like I mean, come on. You got his lightsaber in his face. And
Well,
you're
that's the
telling me
thing.
that
We saw Jedi. We saw what happened. That motherfucker's dead. He's dead.
Like
He
we
blew up.
all saw it. We all saw him get taken. Like it was like one of those fireman things. He just boom chucked him over. He said bye bye.
Yeah, I mean, what is he gonna hang up like in Sky City and be hanging there like Luke did, and somebody
Right?
saved his ass?
Just hanging up in Cloud City. Just
Yeah, just hanging up there. You know, all right, wait, I got away. I mean, he's all fucked up. You see all the clone shit, so that makes you think he's a clone. At least that's what I assumed when I saw the little bit of that you get.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so Snoke was a clone. That means it's like, okay, so Palpatine figured out how to stay alive.
Yeah, because I mean, he was in the the far realm or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't think of it right now. But he'd been doing all that kind of stuff, and we already knew Palpatine's here to do what Palpatine does best: fuck shit up, because that's what
Yeah,
Palpatine does.
you know, even in the what was it, Episode 3? Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. He was telling Anakin in that one scene where they're watching the God, I think it was like a play or something.
Yeah,
and he was telling him the story about Dark Plagueis.
yes,
And how Plagueis could prevent people, people and like himself from dying and all that shit. And I was like, okay. I said, what if hypothetically he did figure out how to stay alive after all of this? Wouldn't it have been cool if he would have been like, hey, this is how I did it?
Well, I mean, think about it. This is a man that decided to have a robot army against a clone army. You mean to tell me he's not going to have a clone for his own body to, transfer his spirit into?
Hey, and Bianca, it's all good because trust me, Frank and our commentary on this movie is a hell of a lot better than this shit. Like, honestly, Disney should just hire us, man. Shit, we could just do commentary for their films.
I mean, that's the best part of this. I mean, hopefully everybody's already seen it. If you haven't, well, this is definitely not the stream for you. Watch it.
Exactly. If you have not seen this, then you need to get the fuck out of the chat and watch this and then come back and rewatch this stream.
Because that's all that we're doing. We're just here having fun because that's what
we're having fun, talking shit and spoiling the shit out of this movie because why? We can. Like if this was like if I decided to go ahead and stream Revenge of the Sith, Frank and I would probably not be talking because it's a good movie. If I decided to stream A New Hope,
oh man, the part's coming up, man, the part's
exactly.
coming up, man.
Exactly. If I were to stream A New Hope, we'd all be talking about some badass one-liners, all this parts. But no, I decided we're gonna talk shit about this film because why? It is shit. It's not the proper conclusion to end a chapter. Like this.
No.
God.
Yeah, she's the bestest pilot ever, yet you just hit a wall.
Yeah, right? And then you got Chewie. I love Chewie, dude. If I was Chewie, bro, I would have fucked him up. Been like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's right, it wasn't Chewie. But it's one of those where it's just like, man, come on. Really? Yeah.
I love how he's like, I'm the best pilot there is. It's like, no.
You don't expect Chewie to reach over there and slap the shit out of Poe right there.
Exactly.
Like, you mofo, you just fucked up my shit.
It's like you just dinged up the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Just because it's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy don't mean you just get to tear it up. Exactly. And now here, I'm watching this shit going, what? Now are they trying to make, John Boyega here, are we trying to make him now the new Luke?
Exactly.
We got the new Han, the new Luke, and Chewie's just like, what the fuck? Why am I here?
Chewie's like, I'm just Chewie. It's like, fuck, here we go.
And this shit. Oh my
oh
god.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the stupidest shit in the world. He's like, we're just gonna go fucking jump. We're gonna fucking. Oh god, dude.
Hyperspace jumping.
We're
Which
gonna
in the first
hyper jump.
movie,
There we go.
Yep, hyperspace jumping. Because in the first movie, it's explained to you in Star Wars. Once again, Star Wars, aka A New Hope. Yeah. You got to get all the shit from the thing. You don't want to fly into a star. But yeah, he's just gonna boop. Now, granted, visually, this would kick ass.
No, visually, it's awesome. But like in reality, it's like if any new person was watching Star Wars, they would be like, "Is that possible?"
Yeah.
And then if they watch like all the originals, they'd be like, "Hold up, hold the fuck on, something's not right here." And then we got this bitch. Then we got this chick. Her name's Rey.
Well, she's all powerful because of her tuna box. She shoots lightning out of her tuna box.
She's like, look at me, I can float some fucking rocks.
Well, I mean, of course, she's got to have this outfit. That way, when they, are trying to resell the same toys from the first one.
Yeah, same outfit in all 3 fucking films.
Because none of the products sold for all 3 films. I mean, think about it. Manufacturing wise, that's kind of smart. We can't seem to sell these motherfuckers. And how the fuck is that rebuilt? Give me a break.
Right, exactly. Leia's like, hey, this is fucking rebuilt. Don't fuck it up again. It's like, come on. Which I think it's interesting that she has Leia's lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's like, if I was Leia, I'd be like, bitch, you gotta go find your own fucking crystal and go get your own.
Well, when the fuck did Leia build a lightsaber?
Exactly. It's like, when did she get her lightsaber? It's like, did Luke... Like, that's the one thing I was kind of hoping when Disney took over this, that we were going to go more in depth with Luke, Leia, Han stories. It's like, okay, how did Leia get her training? It's like, we know she was trained. It's like, we know Luke trained her. It's like, why don't you show that? But no, we get eventually in this film later, like a brief 30 seconds, and it's like, bullshit.
Well, that's the sad thing, though. We got it because of the EU, which this is them throwing more of the EU in there without throwing the EU in there.
Yeah. It's like, and you got that old fashioned fucking thing that kicked the shit out of Luke the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing it way better than him because she's running and this and that.
Right, and yet she took off. She thinks she's better because she took off the fucking helmet, and it's like,
and now she cheats because she uses a stick. But yeah, there's you got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which was Anakin Skywalker, which is now Rey's. It's like, no, this is wrong.
Yeah. It's like, and then we got a Force Skype. We got to get ready to Force Skype.
Yes.
That's what I call it, Force Skyping.
I like it. I like it.
It's like all of a sudden we can Force Skype. It's like, what the fuck?
And realistically, let's talk about Vader's helmet for just a sec.
Yeah.
Really? So they burned him up, and that's going to, with that big ass fire and the heat that came off that fire,
and that's the result. Remaining. Yeah.
I think not.
Exactly. Like, dude.
Although the tree on BB-8 was cute. I did enjoy that.
Right? Like, I like the droids. That's the one thing I will say I love about Star Wars is the droids. Like R2-D2, you could pretty much like put him in a scenario within the movie and make up his own dialogue, and it goes well with the scenario.
Yeah.
It's like BB-8, same way. It's like, I do like the fact that Carrie Fisher, rest in peace, her daughter's in this movie. I kind of wish that it was kind of one of those where she played her actual daughter in the movie and like passed it on like that was like Luke, like that was Han and Leia's daughter.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. What they do is
we got bitch ass Kylo Ren.
They took the EU and then they rewrote it. So you would, Ben Solo, and you should have that. That's the whole thing. It should be Mara and Ben, but no, like the twins that Luke or that they had.
Yes.
Luke was watching over in the book. It's like, all right, cool. But that's not what we get. We get a rendition of, well, this is what I think.
Yeah, we get The Force Awakens, which was technically A New Hope, just backwards. Then you got The Last Jedi, that was pretty much The Empire Strikes Back, backwards. And now
Oh,
we have
and all sorts of difference. Yeah, and then this,
is in
and then this
this.
part here, the attempted humor at over the ship and over a
It's
tree.
forced. Like, look
And
at it's
remember, at
forced.
first he couldn't touch her. Don't touch me. And now they're hugging.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck? Y'all can't make up your mind. Just go fuck in the
Exactly.
woods."
And then you got Chewie over here, just like, fuck you guys.
Yep, literally. Chewie's just like, "Just go fuck in the woods already, please. Please go fuck in the woods because I'm tired of this shit."
It's like, literally.
But I mean, I'm sitting here looking at what John Boyega, Finn. I was thinking, oh man, Lando was awesome. They're gonna make Finn awesome. He was, on the First Order, and then he leaves, and no,
Exactly.
I'm a space janitor.
Like, I was hoping in The Force Awakens that he was gonna be the one wielding the lightsaber. I was like, I can roll with that.
Hey man, look at this way. Disney's racist. They made the only
For real.
other black guy in Star Wars a space janitor.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like, what in the hell? But no, I mean, it literally. I had higher expectations for these people, these characters, when you first saw Force Awakens. It's
Mhm.
like, okay, and things were left there. Now, had JJ done all three movies, maybe it'd have been better. I'm not saying it would have been great, but I do honestly feel that if Ruin Johnson wouldn't have got his hands in there, everything would have been a little better.
With that
Because I
Last
feel
Jedi shit.
if this would have been split up more in the other movie, and the other movie explained the stuff that wasn't explained, and then we launched into this, and then we might have had extra stuff that didn't get
Right?
filmed.
It's kinda like in the watching The Last Jedi, they literally, like, when they all met each other, they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Let me pretty much brief you on what the fuck I've been doing." It's like, "Okay." It's like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
I mean, I did enjoy the ending of The Force Awakens where, I mean, it sucked only getting to see Luke a little bit, but then you're like, all right, and it starts off and you're right there with him again. But I didn't expect what happened to happen. I expected, Maz here to kind of explain how she got the lightsaber from Cloud City.
Exactly. I was hoping she would be like, "Hey, before he decided to go into exile, he came to me, gave me the books, gave me his lightsaber, said deuces,
Yep.
you know, I'm out to
Hold
wherever.
on to this
Please,
for me.
hold on
I'll
to
be
this for
back.
me. I'll be
Yeah.
back for it." Or if somebody else wiser or somebody else powerful comes forth as a Jedi, pass it down to them.
Well, the fact that is the lightsaber that was Anakin's, which then went to Luke, which then he
Mhm.
loses when his dad chops off his hand. And he was pissed because it was his masturbation hand. So,
Yep.
it's like, all right, bet. But then, how the fuck did she get it? And then Ray gets it, and they're supposed to explain it, then nothing. And her parents, nothing. It just, and I get it.
Yeah.
I literally swear it was a J.J. Abrams and a Ruin Johnson. It was just a fuck you back and forth. But the funny thing is, JJ got the final movie, so he gets the final F you in the coffin when it comes to
Yep.
Ryan.
Exactly, because he's looking at Ryan like the world premiere day of this movie, and he's like, "Fuck you, Ryan." He's like, "Who got the last one? Who got the
Mm-hmm.
conclusion? I
Yeah,
did,
remember
not
all that
you."
shit you undid? Now I'm going to fix a little bit of it.
He's
But I
like, "You
do. I
can."
honestly think that if J.J. Abrams would have done all three, we wouldn't have got quite the clusterfuck that we are now watching.
No,
Because I
and
do
on
feel
top
they
of
did
that,
try in
on
this.
top of that, JJ would have taken his time, like he did with Trek. He took
Yeah.
time. He really did. I'm not gonna lie. In between, 2009, Into Darkness and beyond, he took the time.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that he wouldn't have fucked it up. I'm sure he'd have fucked it up, but
Oh yeah.
it wouldn't have been as big of a fuck up as it is. Because there's parts in this movie I'm waiting on to come up so I can make fun and say shit because I know it's coming eventually, but
Right?
I'm just waiting. But
Same
I mean,
here.
yep. I
And
mean,
it's
oh
what it's this is like the saddest thing in the movie. Like, I was literally in the movie theater talking shit the whole time under my breath, going, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're doing this." And it's like
mhm.
Leia's gonna give it up. It's like, why are you giving up a lightsaber, man? Mm.
And another hug. We got to have another hug because
Yeah,
they hugged so much in the first movie, even though they didn't even know each other. And Han dies, but she hugs her, but not fucking Chewie, who'd been with
that was some
Han since
bullshit.
before they knew each other.
That was some bullshit. She's like, "Oh my god, come here, Ray. Fuck you, Chewie." If I was Chewie, I'd been like, "Bitch, I've been with you through what?
Mm-hmm.
Watched your
Trash
planet
compactors.
die. Right?
Frozen
Trash pack,
planets,
frozen fucking planets, Death
teeny
Star
tiny little,
battles.
mugwai motherfuckers looking not
Exactly.
Jawas, Ewoks, you know. And this is the thanks I get. I don't even get a hug when my boy dies, who I've known longer than you.
Exactly.
That was my boy before he was banging you. As a matter of fact, he had some dice from some other bitch that didn't even matter because it didn't happen in the original, but that was Disney. Let's
It's
add
like
some dice.
this ape right here reminds me of the dude from the Umbrella Company or the Umbrella
Mhm.
Corp, which is a show on Netflix. It's pretty cool. The Umbrella Academy. He reminds
Yep.
me of that dude.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. The count. Okay, if you guys are joining us, we were 20 minutes into this. Oh my god, 20 minutes in.
God, that's it. It feels like a lifetime.
Jesus Christ! I thought we were
And
longer.
I hate the New Order white trooper helmet. Now I do like the head. That's good. That's good shit.
Right?
But here's the reminisce of Vader stuff that's coming up.
Oh
Let's
my
redo
god.
Vader from,
Let's let's have the
Star Wars.
infamous table. Let's have him to have a big speech. Let's have him choke out somebody. Cause he's so mad. He's like, I'm about to have a temper tantrum if I don't get my chicken nuggets.
And you better have got the special sauce.
Ah! Like seriously.
The whole time, like this whole part, the only thing I could think of was, A New Hope with Vader, It's like,
Exactly. When he's literally standing there and he starts choking him out, the dude's like, oh.
although I gotta say, Kylo does do it a little better.
He does. He does. Like I feel like he's like accessing his
Boom.
inner grandfather. Just bam, just
Yeah.
wham.
Remember, he was touching the helmet, Vader's helmet, so he's filled with Vader's thoughts.
Exactly. That's what I love about him. Is like if I could have that force ability, oh my god, it'd be awesome. It's like, what did you say, officer? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
here we go. Here we go. We're at Coachella. Fuck yeah, we're going to Coachella. We're Burning Man. Oh my god. Everybody's face in this scene is like, what the fuck? Are we really doing this movie? I guess we're really doing this.
I mean, we're on another desert planet again.
Again.
Could we please make this not like, Jedi?
Like, I feel bad for the actors in the Chewbacca outfit,
Yeah.
R2, and fucking and C3PO. It's like it had to have been hot as fuck that day. And everybody wearing these prosthetics and shit. It's like
And you got the rolling soccer ball, the testicle with wheels there,
right?
BB-8, one nut bigger than the other.
Yeah,
There we
poor
go.
dude. It's like I like how they're trying to look in races. Like I'm just gonna go window shopping.
We got the little piglet people here.
Yeah. AKA the little Ewoks that could.
Mhm. Well, when you shave an Ewok, that's what it looks like.
Exactly. That's a fun fact right there, folks. Oh my god. Is it, I can't at this fucking movie.
Yeah, I just sat here going, okay, no, I don't care. I was more focused on the shit in the background on the back left.
Exact
I
right?
had like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, come on, zoom in a little bit. I can't see what I'm looking at. I want you to touch my penis again.
Right? He's like, just touch it. We're gonna force Skype. He's like, hey girl, hey. She's like, hey.
Do you like me better now that I put this back on since you complained when I didn't have on a shirt?
Right? She's like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I
You,
like the red.
you made me feel fat, so now I have to wear this. Does this make thin me down now? Huh? Does it?
Do I look slimming? Does this mask make me look slimming?
Does this cape make me look thinner?
It's like I like your necklace.
For Skype.
For Skype, man. Thanks, Disney.
1010, 220, for Skype. Only 99 cents a minute.
Exactly. You can look like these two idiots. I
feel like this make your own helmet.
This should be a good infomercial. Are you feeling lonely? Do you miss your friend? Try for Skype.
Yeah. But then this shit, for Skype, but yet then he's holding the necklace. It's like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Can you explain how that is able to happen?
Yeah, so if you're able to do all that shit, then you could just choke a bitch from where you are.
Exactly. We wouldn't have had to have like the Last Jedi in this shit. I mean, we could have ended this in The Force Awakens.
Well, I mean, she already whooped his ass in The Force Awakens to begin with, so.
Yeah, but I mean, when they first, for Skype, I mean, he could have just went through there and just choked her out and just like, bam, snap the neck, move you over. You're welcome.
Crossbow in the eye. I learned that from the Ewoks.
Right?
I will say I'm very happy that this bounty hunter, who's not been, revealed yet, does not die.
Right.
Because I was really worried they were going to kill Lando.
I think everybody was. I really everybody was holding their breath. I mean, look, the one person that hugs him.
Exactly.
The one person that hugs him is Lando. Nobody else. Leia didn't. She was like, fuck you.
That was my biggest fear, man. I'm just like, motherfuckers are going to kill him next. They've killed everybody else.
Yeah.
And they so could have launched this so much better. They could have easily put the old group together, passed the torch to these new fools, actually wrote them decent characters and stories, and then they continue. Meanwhile, Luke's still, off training at the Jedi Academy, temple, whatever. Han and Leia are enjoying their retirement while their kids are off doing what they do best versus the version we get where, our kid left and I went back to be a space pirate and you ran a committee.
Right? Like
By the way, whoever takes the Millennium Falcon is now owner of Chewie, apparently, is the unwritten contract.
Exactly. Right? It's like you take the Millennium Falcon, you take Chewie. That's the deal.
Mm-hmm. It's over there. It's over there.
It's like if you were joining, we're 27 minutes. We're almost at a half hour. Jesus Christ. Whoo. We are making our way through this bullshit. Yes, we are.
Yeah, but it's more enjoyable this time because we already know what's coming. Good company to make fun of this shit.
Oh shoot, this is like the best part right here. This is like one of my favorite parts right here. Here we go. We're gonna have the world's stupidest question with the world's stupidest answer come up in about 3, 2, 1. Say it. There it is. They fly now.
They fly now?
They fly now.
Motherfucker. You just need to get your eyes examined.
It's like, no, motherfucker, we've been flying. Oh, I love it. They fly now. Like, oh, they fly now.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Right? They fly now.
Finn, did you take your stupid pills this morning? Obviously, they're in the air and you see them flying.
Right? It's like,
and we've been together this whole time, so obviously, I ain't fucking seen them fly yet.
Right? It's like, you guys don't remember a guy named Boba Fett, bounty hunter? He flew around. Mandalorian flies around.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of motherfuckers fly around. Oh my god. I like how they try to do the whole oh, Heather's coloring her hair. Oh shit. What color, Heather? Oh my god! Like, look at this is some bullshit. This is all right. Let's say if all right, since we got more people in the chat, if you guys are on Disney Plus, if you guys have Disney Plus and you want to join us, Frank and I, on this rise of bullshit, we are approximately oh shit, we're almost at the half hour mark. We're at 29 minutes and 36 seconds. That is where we are at with this shit. I cannot. Oh, a ship! Look at that. I ain't gonna lie, that was actually a pretty cool shot right there.
Yeah.
Like, I am not gonna lie. That was actually pretty fucking cool. And you notice, like, I would have been the first person to, like, try to move off that shit.
Yeah.
And you notice everybody's just laying there. It's like, nope, nope.
Well, that's the funny thing. Chewie gets the headshot. It's like, woohoo, Chewie headshot.
Yeah. You notice, like, BB-8, man. BB-8 should have been the first one out. Because as soon as he fell, he should have just wheeled on out. Like, bye, bitches.
Yeah, wouldn't he have sunk the quickest?
Exactly.
I mean, he's all ass. He's all bottom. You would have think that
gone. And you think the movie's over right now, but it's not. And with that, they all died.
They were swallowed up by some pebbly looking shit.
That would have been an all epic conclusion. Just roll the credits right then and there. It'd have been like, damn, that was awesome.
And this dude, the pilot dude, he was in Heroes. I can't remember his name, but I'm like, okay, why is the hero guy in here?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Bloop, like a turd. It's a BB-8. Oh, I turn on the light for you.
Shoot, I was gonna say everybody's got a wrench in here now. There we go. Giving out wrenches. Why? Because it's the 4th.
Because I said so. That's why.
Exactly. And it's my motherfucking channel. Disney, sue me. Not really. Please don't. That's right, Philip. That's right, buddy. That is right. And then we got the Revenge of the 5th tomorrow. There you go, Heather. I gave you a wrench. You're honorary moderator. See, look at this little bromance thing going on right here.
Oh, big time! I'm amazed that they didn't kiss.
I'm amazed they didn't. They probably fucked in the Millennium Falcon. That was the extra footage you did not see from the cutting room floor.
That is the footage that no one wants to see.
Oh god, dude.
And I'm amazed. It's like, oh hey, I have a lightsaber. Wait a minute, I can light up a room. Yeah, no shit.
Right, that part I kind of laughed at that part when Homeboy pulls out his flashlight and she's all. I was like,
mine's bigger than yours, dumbass.
It's like, damn. It's like, mine's bigger than yours.
Like, oh, you think you're special with a flashlight? I got a light.
You see how close everybody's standing to that shit? You see how close everybody's standing to that lightsaber? And you see how close her face is? You're telling me. Oh, God, you're telling me remotely nothing's going to get burned off her face. Like, she should have so many, like, 3rd degree, I don't even know, laser scars all up and down her face.
Mm-hmm.
And for once, she's actually holding her lightsaber the way it needs to be held. And then you got, oh God, this motherfucker, this poor bastard. So I can interpret it for you, but I can't because I need y'all to wipe my shit in order for me to interpret it.
Yeah, you have a spaceship. You can't, plug his ass into that.
Right? It's like, oh God, dude.
Although then again, I mean, let's think. How many times has this motherfucking memory been wiped?
Right?
Oh, and then this shit. First we get space horses, and then
we got a space snake.
Now we got the worm snake thing.
Little space snake, that's Kathleen Kennedy right there. Oh, the timestamp. Okay, Heather needs a timestamp. We are at 34 minutes and 14 seconds. Holy shit, Frank, we passed the half-hour mark, buddy.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck.
I can definitely say this is the most enjoyable time I've had.
Exactly, right? This is gonna be the best stream ever.
I was really hoping that the snake thing would eat her.
I was hoping it was just gonna, I don't even know, crush her.
I'm here to help you.
She's like, no, I'm here.
But of course, we had to have this set up so it explains why she can do it. Although no other Jedi's ever been able to do it before in the history of the other 6 movies.
Exactly. Philip, to answer your question, we are watching The Rise of Bullshit on Disney Plus right now. So,
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a space western.
The Rise of Skywalker.
This is where all the SJWs almost lost their shit at the end. Like, oh my god, oh my god!
She saved the snake. She saved the snake with 3 eyes.
She saved him. Oh my god. She's a good person. She's a good person. That's right, space horses, motherfucker.
Right there.
That's right. That's right. Space horses. That's right, Philip. Space horses.
And because you helped the snake, now you have a way out.
Exactly. See, if I was BB-8, I'd be like, fuck you. Like, you guys suck. Check us all out. Appear on a badass rock wearing all black. Trying to look like
to me, it's like, okay, it's the Knights of Ren. Okay, cool. They're gonna go fuck this bitch up. Nope. She's gonna get kidnapped like Princess Leia did, and that would be hilarious.
Nope. Instead, we get some stupid shit that's about to happen.
Yeah. Oh, because I gotta go take a piss. So hold on a minute. I'm gonna go pee in the sand. I gotta go write my name in the sand.
Right? Like, strike here. Oh, she's sensing something. She's got that. I gotta take a shit face.
Mm-hmm. My vajayjay's twitching.
And she's like, yeah, right? I got a tingling. Her spider sense is tingling.
Well, like Anakin. Hey, sand.
She's like, hey, I'm gonna go take a run, guys. I'll be right back.
I gotta go get my 5 miles in.
She's like, my Fitbit's telling me I gotta go run. Shit. Meanwhile, back on the, I don't even know what the fuck you want to call it.
Dusty old pile of shit that's replacing the Millennium Falcon for the moment.
Good old hunk of junk. I mean, Philip, if you do, Disney Plus has, they've got the Marvel movies. They have this.
Yeah, you get it free for like a week. That's how I always did it. And it's only like, what, $6 a month? There are other good things in there.
Because I do the Hulu Disney Plus bundle, so I have the ESPN Plus, all that. So it's like $12 a month. But still, man, you got all the nostalgic cartoons like Spider-Man, Gargoyles, Bonk, all that good shit. And you have access to the Disney Vault. So you could watch all those cool movies, which is pretty cool, man. So, I would suggest, if you want to, I wouldn't tell you to get it, but if you're a fan like that, then I would get it.
And amazingly enough, they do have the original movies in here, which I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah, they do have the originals. They did edit A New Hope at the cantina. I'm not happy about that.
The last version I bought was pre all the changes. So other than going to the theaters and seeing them when they did the special editions, I've not seen the special editions since.
Yeah, man, $6 it ain't that bad. And you get access to everything that Disney's given you. So you have The Mandalorian, if you haven't watched that yet, Philip. So you have the access to the whole first chapter, which is like, I think 10 episodes or something like that.
Yeah. All the Clone Wars.
All the Clone Wars. So you have all the new episodes because I'm catching up on Clone Wars. And it's like you've got all these Star Wars movies. You've got all the Marvel movies, all the Marvel cartoons, Disney cartoons.
Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
That's how I did. I did the free week. And then, because I already had Hulu anyway.
Okay, somebody explain this shit to me. How is it? How is it this bitch can outrun a goddamn star? She's like, Ernie Marks, get set. Hustle.
You have to give me a 10-foot
Look at her.
start.
Give her a 10-second head start. Look, look. So I'm gonna jump. Get it. And you didn't clip me. Like, I can't, but no. This is
I cut off your wing while, I ate those beans and it gave me a lot of gas.
Exactly.
So I was able to do that.
Right? And she's like, meanwhile, he's like, this bitch. He's like, how is that happening? He's
Right there,
probably
you
in the,
can see
he's probably rolling in the
rolling,
goddamn ship right now going, how did that happen?
They've got Chewie.
Yeah, actually, how's it to say? I think the only remastered one of Star Wars that they edited was A New Hope, but Empire and Return of the Jedi are still the same in Disney Plus. They didn't edit any of that.
Now I'm gonna have to watch it to see what they fucked up. I've got the
dude, it's the whole cantina scene with Han Solo and Guido.
Yeah.
And you know how Han shoots first, but instead you see Guido shoot and it like ricochets.
Oh yeah, up by his head, upper left.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was one of those. I was like, really, we're going there? Okay.
I mean, I have the VHS tapes of Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi when they added in sound.
Then we got the Battle of the Force. Who will win? And then, lightning.
Holy shit, she's got lightning.
Oh shit, she's got lightning. That's what he's like. She said, Chewie. And he got John Boyega. God damn it.
You just fried our carpet.
Then you got everybody else. The fuck just happened? Just leave her. Leave her. I would have left. I would have been bye.
We're shooting lightning out our fingertips. It's time to leave.
For real. And then you got Homeboy going, oh shit.
Giggity. I just came. I feel
like, I got a boner. Come back. Come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Next from oh man. I love it. I love it. The Force falls asleep. That would be that should be the conclusion right there. The Force falls asleep. All the Jedi say, we're done with this shit.
The Force commits suicide because after Disney, I was like, I can't take it anymore.
They all did. They said, let me get a black saber and just end this shit real quick. See, he looks like he wants to hit her. She looks like she needs to get hit right now. Like trying to look like she's like some cocaine right now. Like this, I'm up.
She's like, well, I'd love to cut between you and Poe, but I don't want to be the bitch that breaks up this happy relationship.
Right, and then look at that. They got to tow the Millennium Falcon. That is the saddest shit you will ever see in Star Wars history. Yep. Is them towing the Millennium Falcon. And the fact that it took 3 shit, like, no.
It's the fastest and the heaviest piece of junk in the galaxy.
Right.
Might need a napkin. You got a little bit of shit on your face.
Right.
Chewie just lubed on you.
Let's see. Timestamp is 43 minutes and 24 seconds for anybody who wants to know. Damn, we're almost at an hour. Oh. Yeah, the dagger is in my memory, but in order for you to do that, you gotta wipe my memory, meaning I will not remember jack shit, which I'm okay with that at this point in time.
I mean, y'all motherfuckers have done wiped this motherfucker's memory.
How many times? It's like after Revenge of the Sith, they're like, wipe the memories. It's like, damn, you're not even gonna remember the Clone Wars, none of this shit. I'm not in it. You count me out. We're all in this. No, we're not in this. Oh, look. Here we go. 3-way. Boom. Look at that 3-way. Look at that. Oh, we're going to make it a 4-way. Yeah.
We got to have somebody film the 3-way. So,
right?
You know,
oh, that'd be R2.
like,
It'd be R2 and BB-8. Get the strobe lights and the music going.
C-3PO is going to sit there and, you know, orchestrate so that the music's just right and the lighting's just right. And
right. It's like BB-8. Turn your head slightly to the left a little bit.
Oh, this fucking thing.
This little fucker. I still don't even know what the fuck his purpose is.
He's a running around little megaphone.
Right?
I can see Jimmy Hart having this motherfucker. Da, da, da.
Like, woo! Like, look, like, yeah, and then look at him. He's like, I'm BB-8.
Look what I found. I found a new play toy.
I found. I got a buddy. Can I keep him? Hello? Can I keep him? Can I keep him? It's like BB-8's a fucking kid who found a dog, a stray dog. Go, can I keep him? Can I keep him, Ma? Can I keep him? Like I said, visual effects stunning.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that was it's like, oh well, we kind of figured that was going to happen. It's like, all right, let's see what the story is, which goes everywhere. But like I said, I think they did the best with what they had. It's like, all right, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to throw in this, we're going to throw in that, we're going to throw in everything.
Yeah, especially with this, because I mean, they threw Poe's story like really quick into this. Like, we got a brief, like, here's a quick rundown of who he is. It's like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, we've had 2 movies to learn that, but we find out more in this one.
Yeah, and the sad thing is they make it like a big fucking joke. It's like, dude, that's not a joke, man. That's real shit. Oh, God.
We are not the humans you're looking for.
Right? It's like, yeah, you guys do not look inconspicuous. You got a droid, 2 little fucking things on wheels.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
It's the pink Power Ranger with the Rocketeer helmet.
Boom, boom. Pussy power. That's if Wonder Woman stripped off all her gear and was left in the galaxy. This is what it would be.
This shit just had me dying. I'm like, I swear to God, it's the Rocketeer helmet.
Like, it does. It looks like the Rocketeer helmet. I have not. I just thought about
the pink Power Ranger wearing a Rocketeer helmet, man. I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God. The best part still is going to come up in a minute because, you know, it's going to happen and I'm just going to have to say it and you're going to die laughing. But, you know, it's just like, all right. But yeah, I'm like, okay, there's a fucking pink Power Ranger and a Rocketeer helmet. What in the fuck am I watching?
Right. Poor Carrie Russell. It's like you went from Felicity to this. I like how. Oh, come on, dude. I would have shot that bitch in the armpit.
I mean, right there, ready to go. Blow you away. All done.
Click, click, pull, movie over. And look how she's holding her lightsaber again. She's like, hey, I'm going to burn the shit out of my finger. And goddamn. Like, I'm sorry. If you were going to do some lightsaber training, take it from Ewan McGregor and what was his name? Hayden Christensen.
Mm-hmm.
That was like in Revenge of the Sith, man. Their lightsaber fucking oh my God, that's one of the epic lightsaber battles of all time.
I mean, well, that one was great, but I mean, just look at Maul. Look at Maul and Obi-Wan.
Oh man, that was right. That too. Especially when he first came out, when Darth Maul first came out, and he had that double lightsaber, just douche, douche. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, holy shit, there's 2 lightsabers? Like, oh shit. Obi cuts it in half.
Like, I remember the first time I saw it as a kid in the movie theater. I literally looked at my parents, was like, I want one.
And then you got to sit there and watch it because you get to see Maul's feet floating away from him and his head's still there. You're like, holy shit, he cut him in half.
Hey, and you noticed that bartender was the composer, John Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So, fun fact, y'all.
Not only does she have a Rocketeer helmet, but she has a little Mexican.
Right? That's what I said.
Dude, I know. I'm like, man, Disney's racist.
And you notice he, like, looks high as shit.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Right? He looks high as fuck.
He's been smoking the ganja. He's like, hey,
hey, SA, I was gonna make some tacos.
Yep.
Somebody make this little man some tacos.
A pink Power Ranger with a Rocketeer helmet, and she's got her own little Mexican.
I'm fucking dying. I'm done. Oh my god.
He's stoned. He fixes shit. He's fixing to fry C3PO's brain because it's like, hey man, you need to smoke some weed. Come on, 3PO.
Right? He's like, I'm gonna roll this joint, and then I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna
attempt to not fry you, but shit, I mean, I'm really high, yo.
Like, I'm really high, so if anything happens, oh well.
If anything happens, it's because I got high.
For real.
And
then this is the part that pisses me off.
Oh, this is bullshit. Yeah.
This is the most shittiest fucked up shit ever.
Are you looking at R2? No.
No, you ain't looking at R2. You looking at everybody but R2, but Chewie, but Leia.
Not even Lando. At least Lando and R2 are people he's known for forever. But
yeah. No, I'm taking one good last look at my friends. Who the fuck? They ain't your friends. They ain't your friends, player.
They don't give no shit about you.
They don't give a fuck about you. They just want the message, and then they're like, bye. And then you got this guy. Hi, I love this guy. I gotta find a little Mexican. I gotta find that dude. Somebody's gotta find me that little fucker.
Right? We all want a little Mexican that's high as fuck going, hey, chica, what you need? I got what you need, chica.
I got what you need. You got tacos? I got tacos. Like, look at him.
You want tacos? I got tacos. You want burritos? I got burritos. You want a chalupa? Go to fucking Taco Bell, but give me a joint on the way back and a Coke.
Okay, Holmes.
Punta.
Hey, Senate. How you doing, buddy?
You didn't realize we were going to have this much fun, did you?
Oh, hell, I knew it was going to be fun, but I didn't think it was going to be this fucking fun. Hell yeah.
This is what happens when you release my wiener dog on the world.
There you go.
But surprisingly enough, they're actually being pretty good. They're over here chewing their hooves, so not too shabby.
I agree, Senate. Everybody was a dick to him. I don't think he had friends.
Just R2.
I mean, R2 was his buddy, but I mean, that's true. If you really think about it, everybody was a dick to him.
Yeah, I mean, shit, Senate. That's just it. Yeah, everybody. I mean, Han, get out of the way, Goldenrod.
Right?
Fucking Luke the whole time. Oh, this oil bath's gonna look so good. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I need batteries. I don't want to be here no more. He just kind of tolerated him, and then he used him in Jedi. Oh, they think
hell yeah.
Tell him you'll use your powers, but Master Luke, shut up and tell him. All right, I never knew I had it in me.
So again, then we got this heart to heart.
Oh yeah, this shit. Yeah,
we gotta have a talk on the rooftop. I wanted to get out. I wanted to live on.
If I'd have known that to keep you from turning gay, I'd have let you put it in my butt.
Right? All right. If you're looking for a timestamp, anybody, it is 52 minutes and 44 seconds on this rise of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. We have the megaphone there running around.
Yep, we got a little megaphone there. Little megaphone droid.
I could do circles around you. Ha 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 ha.
And BB-8's like, I can move my head around you. I
can deactivate you, fucker. I'm the one who had you activated.
I'm the one who had I'm the one who brought you to life. Fucking this dude. Here we go. I'm gonna talk real fucking fast.
Man, I don't know about this motherfucker.
Like he just did a bong rip from hell. Like, what up, bitches?
I'm here to fuck weed all day and eating edibles. Where's my pizza?
He's like, all you motherfuckers want to talk shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. He's like,
he's like, that was fucked up, man.
That is true. That is true. Padme was, she was okay with C3PO. She was actually I think, R2 and Padme were the only two that were nice to this fool.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, even Anakin as a kid fucked him over. He's like, I'd like to give you coverings, but fuck off. I'm out of here.
Hey, Kyle. Welcome back to the Shizow. We're getting ready to hit the 54-minute, 30-second mark on this movie. We're getting close to an hour. We still have an hour and 27 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm thinking after rewatching this again, I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor when they allow us to, because I think I got eye cancer.
For real.
From all the, Star Wars gave me eye cancer.
Well, the reason why we're watching this disaster piece, Senate, is because they released it today, so why not on the day of all days when it's supposed to be a happy day, that it's Star Wars Day?
We figured we were going to do...
This is our way of putting Old Yeller to sleep. We're shooting this fucker in the head.
Yep. We figured we just do our own commentating track because it's going to be more fun than, actually rewatching the movie. And, like we said, almost an hour into it, and fuck, we've had a blast for an hour.
Exactly. Like, we are literally saying rest in peace, bye-bye, Star Wars, in the best way we can. Oh, okay. Timestamp for you, Senate. Let's see. We are 55 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yep.
Heck yeah, we got a bunch of people up in here. Hell yeah. God,
yeah.
We're going to come out guns blazing. Really? I like that. Which way? I have no idea, but follow me. It's like, what? What?
No.
Oh, no, follow me. Fuck it. We're going to go anyways. Trying to look like Charlie's Angels right here.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? All of a sudden, it's okay that we're here. All of a sudden, you know how to do, and I like how you always got to wave your hand. Ben only had to do it one time. Anakin only had to do it one time. Obi-Wan only had to do it one time. Qui-Gon could only do it one time and had you motherfuckers for like 5-10 minutes until he left. She's got to keep doing it all the time. Well, hey, Brian.
Brian the Observer is observing us all.
Say, Brian, if you've got Disney Plus, you can fire that bad boy up. We're at 57 minutes and 15 seconds into this movie. Into this shit show. But this is more, I think if they did a DVD re-release and just put our commentary in it, this would probably be like the cake. Nobody would watch the movie.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point, is the commentary. But we're about to get the best part ever. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, here we go. All right, so we got the laser battle coming, and the hallways look like vaginas. I swear to God,
they do.
Vaginas.
Different types. Let's see. We're getting ready to go into Asia, and there's China up front.
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan.
It's just like, man, look at the vaginas. Look at all the vaginas. We're shooting our bolts into the vaginas. I hope one of them doesn't get let's fall down the stairs.
I love it. Ray just leaves because I have a feeling.
We're just going to kill all these motherfuckers, but we're never going to get hit because we all know that, oh, shit, I got hit.
Yep.
Because stormtroopers can't shoot for shit.
Heck yes,
Senate. Are you okay?
He's like, no, my pride is hurt.
You got me in the bunghole.
My pride is hurt. My dignity's hurt. My balls are hurt.
I mean, at least there's a little realism there. Oh, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. No, you're not going to make it.
And you notice they tried to make this particular room look like an iconic room.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, you missed the mark on that one, JJ. Oh, look, there it is.
the melted mask that would have, where's the rest of his armor?
It looks like stroke face. It looks like he had a stroke.
I mean, I do like the fact it's melted, but I'm thinking, where's the rest of him? Like, if the helmet's left, wouldn't the rest of the body be there as well?
Like, oh God.
Because if the helmet's going to make it, then the robotic parts would still be there.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna force Skyping. So, hey, boy, I'm in your room. He's like, what you doing in there?
Sorry, I left my underwear on the floor. I didn't know you were coming. Disregard all the dead bodies. I had a temper tantrum earlier.
She's like, is this your grandfather's face?
You and I are going to fuck. Let us fuck.
Pretty much. She's like, no. He's like, yes.
It's gonna happen. I've seen it. No. Yes.
She's like, it's not gonna happen. She's like, no. And how is this happening, man? We are force Skyping like hardcore motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And I am not going to use lube either.
Exactly. He's gonna raw dog that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I said it. Kylo raw dogged Rey.
Hashtag he learned it from Kirk. Hashtag
Star Trek Wars. Exactly, Senate. You just summed up the whole 3 movies right here, Senate. Wide eyes equals Senate's on fire right now.
Now we got to have our Skype, saber fight.
We got to have a Skype fight. We just had our first Skype fight. Yeah, here we find out. Spoiler warning, in case you didn't see this movie. She finds out who her fucking parents are. I'm a Palpatine? It's like, yeah, bitch. You're actually pretty fucking cool. Your grandpa was pretty fucking cool.
And I knew it all along, and I didn't tell you.
Right?
That's why when I came inside you, I didn't let you know.
Exactly.
You're on my ship.
Look,
you're in my room.
See, he looks grandpa.
Invasion of privacy. So if this shit killed Luke, why the fuck are they still alive? Because he was more powerful than all of them.
Exactly. And look how close how close they are with their lightsabers, man. It's like, are you kidding me?
Well, when you're Skype fighting.
Right? Meanwhile, you got homeboy standing there like, what the fuck just happened? I could see him in the break room talking to the other guys going, this motherfucker was crazy. So we went on this planet, right? And for some reason, he decided to whip out his lightsaber, start swinging at air.
Dude, he's got to be on the LSD.
It's like, we've got to get him off that shit.
And then this shit right here. Oh yeah, coming. Oh, good old Hux.
Good old Hux. He's like, hi guys.
Hi guys. I wish you bye. Well, we didn't know that. Well, of course you didn't.
And yeah, how she got Chewie's crossbow? That's just
because it was in there with the knife in his belt, and here comes Kylo.
She's like, shit.
I told you I was going to stick in your ass and not use lube because you're in my room.
Right? It's like that moment where your boyfriend comes home. She's like, shit, he's pissed. I didn't make dinner. I got to hustle.
Oh, this shit's great.
I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, he doesn't care whoever wins. He just wants Kylo done. It's like, okay, cool. I'm on the same page. Kylo and Rey, they need to be done.
Although that's the one part I did like in the movie before this one was because of the fact he did kind of throw him around like a little bitch. Kylo did. Like I love that part of the movie. I was like, yes.
Like I feel like they're getting ready to have like an epic dance battle. We got
Yep.
Kylo like DJ, drop that beat. Got everybody all in the circle. All right, let's do this. I agree, Senate. C-3PO holding Chewbacca's shit looks unnatural. It just does not look right. This is just like her eyes. They're so wide the whole movie. Like, look at her.
Oh,
jump, bitch. Jump. It ain't that far. Jump. Look, she's like, I'm going to do what a friend of mine, Luke Skywalker, did back in the day. But his name was Marty McFly, and he jumped onto a DeLorean. Can you do that? Like, this is totally a scene from fucking Back to the Future when, like, Marty McFly jumps off that fucking building in, was it the second one? Yeah, in the second one, off of Biff Tannen's fucking, like, hotel, and Biff, like, trips the fuck out and goes, what the fuck? And then next thing you know, there's the DeLorean, aka the Millennium Falcon. And then you got this guy, he's like, watch me force the floor so I don't move. Oh my God, let her go.
Please?
I would have had my hand up like, psych, take off, hyperspeed that bitch out.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye. We'll just tell Leia she slipped. Like homeboy, he's like, tell him we found our spy.
Couldn't believe it was him. He was such a little bitch.
Right?
A little cuck. Such a little soy boy.
I was like, it was him? I can't believe it. No, no. Right, Senate? He shot the fuck out of him. He blasted that fool.
He's like, yeah, fuck off. No, shoot me in the arm. Shoot me in the arm. No, shoot you in the leg because fuck you. And then, yep, bye-bye.
And you got homeboys like, found our spy. Gotta admit, his helmet, that is pretty fucking pimp, though, with the red.
Yeah, I mean, after having a baby fit and smashing the fuck out of it and then fixing it up and throwing the red in there, sure, why not?
I fucking love that part when he had that little hissy fit and you got all the other stormtroopers walking around like, here, this little bitch again.
The Saturday Night Live skit with that shit was hilarious. I don't know if you ever
that
saw
was
it.
awesome. Yes, I did.
Yeah, that shit was the bomb, yo. It was like, oh my God.
Goes undercover and shit.
Motherfuckers on meth, man. We never know which Kylo we're getting.
1 minute he's cool, next minute dude punching shit. It's like,
I mean, so far he hasn't hurt any of us, but he's fucking shit up and we're constantly having to fix it. I'm fucking tired of it, man.
It's like, next time he breaks it, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't give a shit. It's like, I love it, dude. Oh, look at this. Oh, the most fucked up scene. I mean, like I said, beautiful.
Oh, it's badass, but I mean, come on. We know what they're going after, and when you look at the room, it's not even the right shit's not in the right place. Oh, this was magically here, but you all didn't know it. Bull.
What happened was they were talking to the fools at Game of Thrones, and they said, "Hey, we need a throne room. You got one?" And they said, "Fuck yeah, come and get it." And they said,
look.
"Cool."
Well, look, I'm playing with it now. There's a thingy, and well, let's see.
She's like, "Did you see that? If I hold it up, it says you are here."
Yeah, like the little mall indicators and shit.
Exactly. It's like, there you go. Look at her. She's like, I found it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Now, did you realize that Black Panther was in this movie?
No, man.
You know, we're crossing genres here. We got, we were
Star
fucking around
Wars
with just Star
Marvel.
Trek Wars, but now you got Marvel mixed in with Star Wars, and
Shit's getting crazy. All right. If anybody's looking for a timestamp and they're just joining, and if you have Disney Plus fired up, and the timestamp is oh my god, 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 42 seconds.
mm-hmm.
We have hit an hour. We're over an hour, folks.
I mean, think about it, because you and me started chatting about 10, 15 minutes before we started too. And I mean, it's been a
That's true.
ball the whole time.
That's true.
I mean, we haven't, personally got to talk very much, but shit, this is a blast.
Exactly, right? That's right, Senate. For real. Oh god. This movie has everything. We've got space horses, space rhinos. We got, this guy, this chick. They're like, hey, we're formal stormtrooper. Hey, let's have a reunion.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we're going to celebrate good times, we're going to do it our style. And I mean, since nobody else wanted to join you, I couldn't leave you alone.
No shit, right?
I mean, I got to do Sunny's
Right,
first
hey.
stream. Sunny Cat did his first stream today, and I was a part of that. And I surely
I
wasn't
know
going
I
to let
wanted
my
to
brother
stream
here
with
hang.
Sunny today. I was at work.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know you were.
bummed.
I know. But I mean,
I
that's the
saw
thing.
it. I was like, Sunny's streaming. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, there's no way I was going to let you, Carolyn, all by yourself. Not that you couldn't do it. I mean, I have all the faith in the world. I mean, I knew exactly what you were doing, but it's like, hey, I'll come join you. I'll come hang
Yeah.
out and having even more fun.
I was gonna say, because it's been a minute since I've live streamed in a long time, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm doing it today. I was like, I'm doing it today of all days. I was like, there is nothing good about Star Wars anymore. I'm like, this
Hell,
is
I mean,
true,
I haven't streamed in a couple weeks on my channel, but I'm on other ones. That's the funny part. So, with last night's show with Exile, then I ended up on Lethals, and then I ended up on Sunny's today, and then on with you. And it's like, hey, it's all good. This is what
right?
Superfan and Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan do. We just come, hang out, and fuck shit up, and I expose all of you to my wiener
Are you
dog.
serious, Brett? You just got your notification? Fucking YouTube, man.
Gotta love YouTube.
Damn, Brett. But I'm glad you made it, bro. I would say I would talk to the people of YouTube, but they're on vacation.
Yeah, good luck talking to those bots. They're gonna understand you about as much as you can understand, R2D2 and BB Testicle 8 and the little microphone thingy.
Yeah. And say, Brett, I made you a moderator, so everybody's a moderator in this bitch. Yeah, so Brett, if you have yeah, well, I mean you could catch up. I mean, you could rewatch the stream. I mean, it's pretty fucking hilarious. Like Frank and I have been like on one.
It's hard not to. I mean, it's you're taking something that's sad and you're making it fun. I mean, truly, this is the most fun I've had watching this movie, and this is the third time I've seen it.
Yeah. So Brett, if you have Disney Plus and you want to fire it up and watch this Rise of Bullshit, because we're not going to say his name. If you want to join us, we are at 1 hour and 13 minutes and 20 seconds now into this film.
Yep. Or once you get fired up, we can always give you another timestamp.
Exactly. Just let us know.
We're not too far into it. I mean, we still got an hour to go.
Exactly. I was like, we just hit the throne. We're just now getting to the good shit.
We're just now getting to the really. I mean, this much is going to survive. I think not. You've never heard of the atmosphere absorbing it. Not to mention it went.
Right. It's like, do we all not remember what happened to the Death Star?
Apparently not.
I remember it. It was beautiful. That shit looked like a Christmas tree. It said, boom. No problem, Senate. Like I said, everybody's a moderator, man. Gotta make sure I got enough moderators so like when I do have like a bunch of trolls in here, y'all just take care of that shit.
Right.
Right? There you go. I want to know why the Death Star landed on this planet and not Endor, right?
I mean, I'm more concerned with the fact that, you know, this is the route they went. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
It's all good, Brett. I was like, literally, we just been literally watching. Frank and I are watching it and talking shit. I mean, we'll say pretty much what's going on, but not really.
Yeah, that's kind of how watch parties work because it's how we can't play the movie, we can't have the sound, so basically,
especially this one.
Oh yeah, but I mean that's pretty much what you got to do. So we got to talk about stuff, and then people can catch up, or you know,
because the House of Mouse will fucking like own my ass.
Palpatine's chair. Well, wait a minute. This is not what it looked like before. Oh, hold on. Look, there's a secret little room here that just appeared, but it didn't work. That didn't happen when Luke was up over that way.
Yes, Bianca, this is the one with the space horses. Just hold on. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, I mean, you know, bank left. Spoilers.
Right? It's like we don't want to go too far into this movie. We're about ready. Oh, here comes the best part right here. Oh, the most memed out of this movie right here. She's getting ready to get her little Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm. I love that meme. That meme. Oh.
I want to meet the person who came up with that and shake their hand and be like, thank you so much for that.
It's the Sith Kron. Let's see. Oh, here would but you'd be if you were evil, princess.
It's like, go find your granddaddy. Time to go see grandpa. Ooh, look at her. She's like, oh my God. Her whole arm almost just got jacked. Like, seriously, man. Like, you saw as soon as she, like, let it go, her arm was like, he's like, I'll take that. Thanks. He's like, hey, girl.
For this.
He's like, hey, girl, hey. We meet again. She's like, God damn it.
But she should be like, hey, I dare you to go in that room. I'll give it to you if you go in that room.
For real. Right? It's like, did you see what was in that room? No. You should go in that room. I'll meet you in there. Go in that room. You might see something you like.
Mm-hmm. Go rape that bitch.
For real.
She's gonna cut your dick off.
It's like, ask her to suck your dick and see what happens to that.
What do you mean she'll say present it and then cut it off? But I need it.
It's like, avoid the teeth. Tell her no teeth.
That tooth bitch will bite it right off. She's evil.
Oh my God, Senate. Every time Ray breathes, it sounds like she just had an orgasm or some shit.
And there's the whole best part. All this shit we've been watching, and he does that, so none of this shit made any difference.
It does, yeah.
I mean, granted, it's a villain thing to do, so I can't knock him for it, but as an audience, it's like, really? You just wasted, like, what, half an hour on this shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, Lulu.
I hear a puppy.
Yeah, Lizzie Lou's like, what the hell? What's going on? How come I'm over here and you're over there in the chair? Because, you know, it's so hard to wield a lightsaber. It's made of light.
Right? Like, and they're just, like, literally throwing themselves at... I mean, did Han do it? No. Did Luke do it? No. Did Obi-Wan do it? No. Did Darth Vader do it? No. They made it look easy. They're making it look like there's fucking, like, 20 pounds of fucking metal in there. And then you go, Ray! Let me just bust my shit out. She should get the fuck back. It's the best thing she ever did.
I'm thinking of Pulp Fiction right there. It was like, Negro, I said, get back.
Right? It's a bam.
And the lovely
Surf's
anger.
up,
the lovely anger in her face in this was, I told you to pull out and not tell
Right?
anybody.
Right? Look at him. He's like, there she goes. Out of my life. Again.
I will kill you. I have to save her. You can't.
He's like,
Because
fucking
we have
Ray.
to have more
Ray.
shots of John Boyega yelling Ray.
It's like, yeah, she could totally hear you over all that bullshit going on. Ray!
And she's fighting. I mean, really? Talk about a distraction. You're sitting there trying not to get sabered, and you got some motherfucker yelling your name. Like, yeah, I know my name. You can quit yelling it.
See, I think that's why people. I think that's why the Jedi came up with the Force choke. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the motherfucker up.
Just shut the fuck up.
Even the dog's agreeing with us. I mean, you know, like, why are you watching this shit?
Right.
I mean, put Benji on. You know, what the fuck is this? Or if you're gonna watch Star Wars, watch, you know, Star Wars, A New Hope. Really?
Look at it. He's like, I'm gonna force you so you can't even use your lightsaber. She's like, what is this? What is this? This is new. It's like, we just created Force Skyping too. And Force fight. It's Force Skype fighting. It's like, the fuck? I know.
And I love the fact you got her using her saber basically like a katana as he's got a broadsword.
Right.
I mean, no bullshit though. I mean, if you're gonna have a lightsaber that does that shit like a broadsword, and you know, like, she's got the lighter.
Look at how he's wielding that fucking lightsaber. He's just like, it's kind of like when Luke was going hard on Vader for that last scene in Jedi when he's just like, bam, bam. I mean, that's him right there. I mean,
she should have lost a hand there, and then this part could have happened, and she could have got the lightsaber, and then, you know, stuck his ass in the gut.
Yeah.
You know, spoilers because it's coming up, but you know,
here we go.
Because the metal's what's making her be able to do it, and that's going to make him drop his.
Might drop his saber. Movie over. Kill the credits. There it is. We're not even going to see Leia die. Fuck it. And then look at her. Yeah.
Well, that's the whole part right there. You know, it's like, all right, boom, done. All right, Leia's dead. All right, we cut the movie, and it's a 2-parter movie because we had to have a half hour of shit that we can't use.
Exactly. Exactly. And you got R2. You see, I'll agree with that. I'll take that, having R2 be by her side.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, that's this. Oh shit, man! I might cry again just because she fucking died. Oh god!
But I mean, the motherfucker was firing on his mom in the last movie. Why would her appearing all of a sudden make him give a fuck? He already tried.
Right? We don't know who choreographed this bullshit.
He swore his allegiance to the Emperor, basically, and shit. You know, just like Vader, he's all feeling up on Grandpa's mask, trying to be all evil and shit. And then now, let my touch heal you, so you can become Ben Swallow.
Yeah.
And then here we go. We've got a tear coming off with the rain. And
shit, I can't. I don't want to heal you. So fuck you.
You left a bad taste in my mouth.
I love it. Ray's orgasm face again. They could have called this the rise of the orgasm.
It really hurt when you put it in my butt, but I kind of enjoyed it a little.
I mean, it's pretty much just like 2 teenagers in high school. Boy meets girl. Boy falls for girl.
Girl tells him to fuck off.
Boy goes evil. Girl's like, whatever. Boy tries to make an impression. Girl says, I don't want it. Boy tries again.
Give it to me anyway.
And then guess what? At the end, the girl gives it up.
At the end, the girl steals a ship.
Yep. And then leaves homeboy by himself, like this bitch. That's exactly right. She helps Kylo so she doesn't look like an asshole. Exactly. I mean, come on, man.
Well, like I said, man, it still doesn't. To me, it doesn't make any sense. He just tried to kill his mom in the last movie.
Yeah, he shot her out of the fucking ship. We watched her get sucked out.
Oh, and that ugly bitch. Oofa.
I know. She's like, we gotta go see the general. She's like, she's dead, bro. She's dead, player.
God damn it. Now
Rest in
see
peace.
Chewie right there. You know, he lost both of them. Perfect. The role of him doing that. Now that's Star Wars.
Yep. Like that right there, that scene right there made me tear up was when Chewie lost his shit. I was like, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Like
And
that's your OG fan stuff they threw up in here. And now Kylo's sitting there thinking, oh, maybe I fucked up.
so now both my parents are dead and it's just me.
No, I'm an orphan. Now
Cueing that
Luke is some
song,
crinkly old man with crispy fingers.
right?
I don't want him to put those fingers in my butt again. Wait a minute, Dad? Hello, son.
Oh, so hey daddy. Hey son. So what the fuck you doing out here? Oh, you know, just chilling.
I'm waiting around on your mom. I was stalking her, but now she's joining me, so we
Yeah.
can get it on.
Like it's like I'm gonna go carbonate your mom real quick. It's like we're gonna go to the old cantina. The cantina. Your Uncle Luke's over there too. We're gonna go fuck shit up in, in the afterlife.
You know, the Cantina band's there playing. Because you could ask your mom. I always shoot first.
Exactly. So that's how we got you. You're my biggest regret. Can't believe you came out of my nutsack.
Must have been the left nut, because you're too
Yep,
leftist.
for real. He's like, your mom's not even this weak. Like, I'm sorry.
Asked her for a blowjob. She refused.
And
Unfortunately,
I got you.
we got you. That's why we got you. You were supposed to
Like
be a
I just wanted her to give me a hand job or a blowjob. Instead, she decided to ride my dick, and we got you. I'm not happy about it.
My son, you cannot fuck Ray because she is your sister.
Right? And he's like, even though I'm dead, I'm still my dead body's still able to touch you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like y'all didn't explain that either.
The only way to redeem yourself is to quit trying to fuck your sister and get rid of your lightsaber.
Exactly. I would have accepted her death when she got blown out of the fucking spaceship. I was ready for it because why? At that point in time when The Last Jedi came out, we all found out that the late great Carrie Fisher had just passed away.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I would have thought that would have been a proper send off to our princess. But no, we got this shit.
Even if they would have, changed it so that she was flying the ship, that does the hyperspace ram.
Yeah.
Because that would have been what Leia would have done. But yes, my master.
Right? Look at him. He's still doing it. He's like, hey.
I found the traitor. I killed him. I am going to be your new apprentice. Don't you see my fish eyeballs? Yes, I'm still a clone of you.
He's like, funny story. He's like, if you see my granddaughter, she's a little bitch.
No, Pappy Smurf. I haven't.
Right? He's like, you go find that bitch. You go, oh. That's right. Go find him. Go find her. Look at that. Look at that boner coming out of the spaceship.
Mm-hmm. Fire.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. Can't go to a bar and drink a bunch of beer and tacos. Son of a bitch. This fucking world needs
Yeah, well, like you and I who know how to cook, right? We can just make our own. And I got a margarita machine. I got tequila.
It's like, what, you didn't like Leia Poppins flying through space? Fuck no, I did not like Leia Poppins flying through fucking space. That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen, Brett.
There's no context for it. For all we knew, her own words. She fucking went back to being a politician. Han went back to being a scumbag, fucking doing what he does best. So she never was trained in the Force. But magically, after her death, she was.
Right? Right? At least Palpatine said, do it.
No.
He wants that unlimited power.
You can't believe she's gone again. I lost her in the last movie, and I just lost her again here, and I don't know.
For real.
I like
He
Finn.
watched her die twice. Poor
Mhm.
son of a bitch. Damn. Oh shit. Enter my brother right here. Look at this. That fool, he still looks clean as shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Come on, man. My boy Lando, Cal motherfucking Rissian. Damn. Yeah, tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, man. It's Revenge of the 5th. The only reason why I remembered it because my mom just texted me going, tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd still bang her in that little outfit. I mean, it'd take a lot longer to get all that shit off of her, but I mean, she's still fuckable. I mean, she's still fuckable. Deer tacos. I gotta try some of that. I've had deer, but I've never had it as a taco. Oh, what the fuck is that face? I just looked at the TV and she. Oh my god, Jesus.
Some little porgs trying to roast some
Yep.
chicken.
There they are. They're like fire. Last time they were there, we saw Chewie had our uncle. He killed him. She's like,
Although
fuck it.
this part here coming up was actually kind of this is that fuck you moment I was telling you about.
Oh yeah. He's like, I'm gonna fuck yeah. It's like you're gonna throw my fucking lightsaber in the fire. That's right, Luke. Force Ghost Luke. And if you're looking for a timestamp, Luke Skywalker makes his appearance at 1 hour and 31 minutes and 12 seconds. Like you realize he's like he's a cockier son of a bitch in these ones. I like him.
Yeah. I was wrong. Like I said, that was the F you to JJ.
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
He's like, hey JJ. He's like, hey Ryan. Remember when you did this? Guess what I can do?
I like how they hide his right hand the whole time.
Exactly.
You're like, okay, so his cape fell. So you're telling me his robotic arm wanted to, just kind of went to tank, tank, tank.
Like I was that's what I was waiting for. I was like, he's gone. I said, where's his hand? That couldn't go with him.
Right. I was wrong. That's still that was just one of the greatest fucking, fuck yous ever to, that JJ gave fucking hack boy.
Exactly said it.
As no
It's
Johnson.
like if Ryan Johnson would have let Luke act the way that he did in this, I mean, fuck. Like honestly, I prefer asshole Luke Skywalker.
The thing is,
Look,
I think
look, there's another lightsaber. Whose lightsaber could this be?
Behind The Force Awakens was that JJ listened.
Oh, here's the stupidest part right here.
Harrison.
We get to show Leia's training briefly.
Yeah. Here we go. Now we're gonna fix
Really
all the
brief.
shit. Like I told you, man. This is where we throw in the EU, we throw in the OG, we throw in, the Raylos, the everything.
Yeah.
She beat me. She was more powerful than me.
Some bullshit.
And said,
man.
"This is not the life I want."
Like literally, this is just 30 seconds of her doing a nice, cute little lightsaber battle with her brother. That was it. It's like, damn, you guys should have emphasized on that. I would have loved to have seen that.
I mean, they could have done that in The Force Awakens. They could have turned around and had, you could take clips of all the movies to make a better movie, but they could have put that together where it's, they're a little older, but there's flashbacks of when Luke was training because Leia's also training with Luke at the academy.
Yeah.
as you're telling the story of it, you've got the flashback like we just got.
Well, yeah, you notice, Senate, that they made Leia's lightsaber look more feminine, more whammon. That's probably Kathleen Kennedy's idea. She's like, if I had a lightsaber, this is what my lightsaber would look like.
Mm-hmm.
JJ, I want you to make me a lightsaber and give it to Rey, and we're gonna say it was Leia's. Okay.
And of course, we've got here, we knew the fucking X-Wing was in the water, but now,
now he brings it up.
She's taking all of Luke's shit. She took his lightsaber. She took his fucking X-Wing.
She took his fucking house, took his name, took everything. She was like, I'm taking you in your life, motherfucker. Identity theft right here.
Mm-hmm.
We watched 3 films of how to do identity theft in the
and
galaxy.
Get away with it.
And get away with it. In the galaxy. In the galaxy.
Far, far away.
Exactly.
Star Trek Wars.
Fuck, man. Then you got C-3PO who can't really fucking remember shit. Again.
Yeah. Who are you? Nobody.
He's like, who the fuck are you? He's like, I'm your best friend. There you go. Fucking love that. R2's just like, player, sit the fuck down. I'll bring you back. Yeah, this. Now we gotta prepare for battle.
Mm-hmm. Of course. It wouldn't be a Star Wars movie if there wasn't a battle.
But if this is, JJ Star Wars, he's like, I want every starship that I could possibly think of cramming into one fucking shot with some lens flares.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be epic.
It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before, although you've always seen it because look at any of my movies.
It's Star Trek did the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Star Trek Wars.
I mean, this is a Star Trek Wars. J.J. Abrams created Star Trek Wars.
Yep. He crossed over into it, and that's why we've had so much fun making fun. Let's get a whole bunch of people that look all the same and have a couple shots of Rey, Rose, because she's not important anymore.
She's like the Counselor Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Like people listen, but they're like, but do they really listen?
It's like, we already know. Oh, and speaking of being racist, let's give a Chinese woman a car and she can't drive for shit and crashes it. Racist.
Right?
And there she is.
Right, that is a shame.
Now look at me. I'm in Star Wars.
That is a shame. I didn't think about that C-3PO didn't see Luke.
Yep.
Like, that would have been a cute little reunion. Oh, Master Luke, where the fuck have you been? You left me with these assholes.
Again and again. I mean, it'd be funny if you just walked up and kicked him in the balls. I'm like, I'm so sick of you leaving me.
Right? It's like, you asshole. Chewbacca's like, I hate you all. For real. If I was Chewbacca, I would just take the Millennium Falcon and be like, fuck all of you. I've got nothing left here. Everybody I know is dead. R2, C-3PO, get in the fucking Falcon. Let's go.
Then you got Porkins Jr. over there trying to climb up in his ship. It's like, quick, get the camera off of him. You know damn well we got to lift the pig his fat ass up.
Let's have the epic speech. It's going to take 2 people to do an epic speech, not just one. We can't have like General Akbar. It's a trap. Yeah, that shit was awesome. We all knew it. I was like, oh shit, that's a trap. See, look, that's JJ. I want lens flares, every spaceship. There we go. There's some lens flares right there. Here we go.
But seeing all the original Star Destroyers was kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
that was
figured the reason they're all sitting there is because they all ran out of gas like in the last movie.
Right? They're like, "You heard that coronavirus coming around? Shit. There's no oil. We're fucked. We ain't got no space gas."
Hashtag we need space gas.
Right?
Hashtag, screw tube. Hashtag Star Trek Wars.
God. Isn't she cold? Wouldn't you think it'd be, like, cold and dark or some shit?
You would think
Whatever.
so, but the turkey wasn't done.
Exactly, Senate. Thank you. I hate the film, but the music was damn good. Thank you.
No, I mean the music's fine. The visual effects are fine. There are bits and pieces of the movie that are funny, and there are bits and pieces of the movie that are entertaining. But at the end of the day, for a whole,
Brett, she probably does smell worse than Chewie.
I mean,
Oh
she's
my
shooting lightning out of her vagina. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
That's pussy power.
the power of the pussy.
Right. Good. Good. The force is strong with you. God, we're getting into the stupid shit. This is where the Raylos were like, "Oh my god, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Kylo's gotta save Rey. He's got to. She's going down a dark path that he can't follow."
And the worst part is the bullshit in China is why we did not get what we were supposed to get from this movie.
Yep. Thank you, China.
Because they don't believe in ghosts.
Yo, Gameology, what's going on? Say, buddy, if you got Disney Plus, all right, we'll give a timestamp because now we're starting to get into some battle shit. We're at an hour, 41 minutes, and 29 seconds. We have 40 minutes left of this shit show.
I'm okay with it.
And I'm cool with it because this has been awesome.
It was a distraction.
Yep. Yeah, we need to get the signal.
I just know.
How do you know? I just do. I feel it. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I feel
I
it.
feel it. I mean,
Feel it.
we're giving better lines than the actors just did.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had to like do like the whole like I gotta look like a badass blood like I know what the fuck I'm saying because I feel it, baby.
I mean, if he's supposed to be, the new Luke, then that would make her the newer Leia. It would literally have to be the, I know you do.
Oh, where's Bianca? Oh, I was gonna say if Bianca's still in the chat, she's getting ready. We're getting ready to have space horses. Space horses.
There they are.
There they are.
God forbid.
And notice BB-8 is outrunning all of them.
Oh yeah. God forbid you just bank left or right and send them flying to the ground.
No shit. We got some space horses.
Holy shit! Was that Rose running? I think
that was Rose, dude. She was getting down.
My fat eyes. That girl put on weight since the last
She
movie.
did. Plus, she was like, I guess, fans kind of harped on her or whatever. Yeah, whatever. She gained a little weight. She still looks good. I mean, she looked good at the premiere of this movie, though, when they showed her on the red carpet.
She was fine before, but it's like all the weight went to her head.
Yeah.
Like literally her face. Like I'm not talking shit. I'm just being legit, man. It's like
a feeling. Fuck off, Finn. I love it. Exactly. How's hey, we all know how BB-8's rolling that fast. He did some space coke and said, "I'm ready. Let's go."
Because he's fast as lightning. Speed lightning.
Exactly. This part was kind of interesting. It's kind of got a Revenge of a Sith kind of feel to it. And then we got this nasty ass throne.
The elder care.
Like, yeah,
I mean, if he would have said, I
right,
learned how to stay alive by using parts from the clones that I had
right.
created for me.
It's like,
I am
hey,
more clone.
it's like, hey, Grandpa, how are
Mhm.
you doing?
Just like Vader, I am more clone now than man.
Right. It's like, there's your chair. I hope you like your throne I made for you. I made it all by myself.
No.
That's right. Space crack makes you move like a rocket. That's what BB-8 took. He took some space crack and was like, I'm gone.
Jedi marks and said, bye, see ya.
BB-8 was looking for the exit. He's like, how the fuck do I get off of here? He's like, I gotta get out of here. It's like, God, see, this is the part that pisses me off with the whole Palpatine bit is the fact that it's so strobed out.
Hmm.
It's like you can't really enjoy it.
It's the same thing. It's like this fully functioned operational Death Star that the ships fire up. Like I said, Palpatine's there to do Palpatine shit, but yeah, it's just so stroby and shit. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
it
fuck?
just takes it out of it's just it's horrible. I feel bad. It's like, dude, it could have been. Like I see the potential. It's just it ain't there. The potential ain't there. Then you got a chick with
Considering
a
of
fucking bow and arrow.
the day and age of this compared to what was filmed in the 70s, you have so much things so easily done at your fingertips, and then you do some fucking, flashes and shit just to because.
Oh, looks like BB-8 came down a little bit because he's a little slow to the party. That's right.
What you
Space
mean,
crack
Raw?
plus death sticks equals super speed. That's right. That's right.
You do not want to sell death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
Right? Look at him. He's like, I gotta go do something. I gotta go do something. I gotta go be a part of something. I gotta be somebody. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's like, wonder if the actual actor had a seizure during that shit, right? Wonder if either of them had a seizure during this shit. It's like, God, man, that would be fucking with me hard if I had to act out a scene with all that shit going around. I'd be like, dude, no.
Well, that's the thing. Right here, we got the cloth motherfuckers of the Sith. And then we're supposed to have the Jedi show up to fight them. But no, because of China, we don't get that. Instead, we just get voices. What the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Rip off.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, China. This is why you asshole. Like straight up, this is why China is the biggest asshole. And you know what? How much you want to bet they edited out that lesbian kiss too at the end?
I doubt it. Like I said, when I saw that, I was like, "You got to be shitting me!" And they did it. I'm like, "No." Well, I
Well,
mean, if
now
you're
we'll
gonna
see.
go that
Now it's on
route,
Disney Plus, so we'll see.
we'll see.
We'll
Because I
see.
mean, if you don't know where to look, which we all do, I mean, I seen it right away. I was like, "Oh, there it was."
Yep.
Like, you got to be shitting me. I mean, they might as well have just had Poe and Finn kiss.
Exactly. Well,
They could have been like, "No, they weren't gay. It was just they were happy they were all still alive after all of this."
that's
Like the
awesome.
French, except for it was on the lips, not the cheek. I don't.
That was good, Senate. Did Palpatine just tell his little Jawa friends to sing the Duel of the Fates, or was that just me?
Join me or everyone dies, just like in Return of the fucking Jedi. Gee, I've already seen
Exactly.
this plot.
It's like we have seen this. Oh, here he comes. This is where all the Raylo fans lost their shit. They're like, "Oh my god, he's coming! Oh my god! Oh my god, he's gonna help her!" Good. good, good. Is it good? This is crazy. Oh shit, we're almost over. Let's see where we at. All right, timestamp 1 hour 49 minutes 30 seconds. Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! You know that didn't even cost much for that crane.
It's the elder lift chair.
We're like, we're gonna rent out this crane and just strap you to. Look at him, this dumb fuck. Exactly. The Raylos would have been impressed if he was actually coming. Exactly. Then we got. Oh god, here we go. We're gonna force Skype one more time.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh my god, I feel him. He's here.
Well, maybe some dipshit should have thrown his lightsaber in the ocean.
Right? Like, you dumb fuck. He's like, hey girl, hey. I kind of fucked up back then. I threw my lightsaber out. You got a backup? Yeah, I got your mom's. Okay. Oh god. The Jedi are dead, and so is this film.
I mean, think about it. You turned Ben evil, so yeah, he's the only real Skywalker line, half Skywalker,
Yeah.
half Solo.
Yeah. So was this technically like a smokescreen of a movie when it's supposed to be the rise of Ben Solo? AKA a Skywalker in blood? Oh, let me show you a magic trick. Look what I can do. He said, what the fuck just happened? And they all said, oh shit. I kind of like that part where homeboy's kind of like, you ready? Like, let's do this. This is, oh my god, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. This is a shit show, right? Epic shit show. Epic, epic, epic. This is just bad.
I mean,
Oh,
he
he
could
can
have just like
fly.
cracked their necks, broke the neck,
Yeah.
broke the neck. And here we got more red guys that are supposed to be like the Imperial Guards, but they're not.
Yeah. This is. Oh hey, so hey. He's like, oh shit. You got a pretty cool looking chair. Oh yeah, yeah. This is some.
Yeah, and you thought that shit was gonna work. It didn't work with Snoke, but I'm going to
It's like
take.
you thought it worked with Snoke, it didn't work with Snoke. You thought it worked with fucking Mace Windu, didn't work. You think? It's like the fountain of youth.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love it. It's like take her life first.
I mean, I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Your job is to restore the one true emperor.
yeah. It's like I'm
I'm
gonna
going to drain your
soul
life
suck the
force.
life out of you. It's like I'm gonna take your soul. I'm gonna take your life. I'm gonna feel young again. We're gonna strobe it up hardcore because homeboy couldn't have his lens flares. They probably told him, no, JJ, no lens flares in here. He's like, fuck it, I want strobe lights. Yeah, Poe. Your boys are
Oh, that just
dying.
happened, Poe.
Yeah. Your boys are dying. Got no plan. No. No, you didn't have a shot at that $1 billion. No. No, no. It's like, I don't even know how much money this stupid-ass movie made. I don't even care.
Nowhere
Look
near
at
what it
that.
should have.
Look at that. Overpacked as a motherfucker. Even on my big-ass TV, its shit looks so cluttered and oh my god. Shit looks horrible. Then you got the Millennium Falcon. See, that's how it should have been. Should have been Lando and freaking Chewie the whole time, because guess what? Lando got his shit back.
And that was cool that he got that little part to not be C-3PO.
Yes. Just in case y'all didn't know, that was the actual actor who played C-3PO.
Like I said, man, I really feel that's what they did. They threw a little bit of everything in there, but they did pay homage. You know, like he got a little part. I mean, still, granted, bullshit, but
Yep.
I think they did the best they could with what was left because I still think this is better than The Last Jedi.
Oh, far better than Last Jedi.
There he is, the little Mexican that's high as fuck.
There he is. Hey! What would have been cool if he would have popped up and you see all this smoke in the fucking ship, like, hey!
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back on Strobe Planet.
Yeah. Back on Strobes R Us.
Like, seriously. They did not think this through.
Well, it's a typical JJ movie. Mystery box. Let's, throw in some lights and lens flares and,
Call it a
Well, this part was
movie.
pretty fucking funny. I ain't gonna lie. This shit coming up right here. Yeah, I love this.
It's like, hey.
Because he's the last Skywalker.
Because he's the last Skywalker.
Your uncle threw me down a hole, and your grandfather did too for your uncle, so you will buy. You go down.
Right? He's like, I'm going to do the same thing that your fucking grandfather did to me. Yeah.
And then this shit's just retarded.
Yeah, it's like, how much lightning could you, like,
So he's all of the dark, so that means, he's unlimited power, remember?
Oh, yeah,
Even though he
his
just got that
unlimited
form back.
power.
Like Cell, final form Cell. Okay, now I'm going to use my electricity. And as she lays there, she's going to remember things.
She's got to be like, hey, I want to hear Mace Windu. I want to hear Anakin. I want to hear all the greats. Be with me, please. And they're like, do
all
we
the ones
really
that are
have
supposed to
to?
be there right now fighting all those hooded motherfuckers that are in the background. Because, I mean, that at least would have made sense.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, God.
Fun times, these are not.
Right? It's like you hear fucking Yoda. It's like, you don't have the right to listen to these motherfuckers. You didn't meet them. They don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
God, this whole scene like pissed me off. I'm just like, you know what? Why?
Because simply put, why would all the actors be in character, be in robes, be all dressed up to do it just to do a voice?
Exactly.
Because what should have happened here would have been fucking awesome to see all the old, like in the Clone Wars where you've got all the Jedi fighting all the bugs and shit.
Oh my god, that would have been awesome.
Right here, watching them all fight the Sith druids.
Like that would have been cool, but no, we don't get that.
But I did thoroughly enjoy Palpatine throwing, Ben Skywalker solo down the fucking chute. That I did enjoy.
Well, who didn't? Well, I mean, except for the little Raylos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here we go. She's like, I got a lightsaber. I'm gonna block it. A little similar to what Mace Windu did in Revenge of the Sith.
And Yoda.
And Yoda.
Yep.
Oh God. Right. Look, she's like, I'm not even gonna hold my lightsaber proper. Like, God damn, that's what pisses me off with this whole movie. Like this. Whatever.
And
No, she
the
ain't. No,
power
she
of
ain't.
Christ
No,
compels you.
she's not. Nope.
The
He's like,
power of my vagina compels you.
he's like,
You will
no,
die.
no. Oh shit. And once again, here goes Palpatine. And you know it'd be some stupid shit with all these new Star Wars movies, quote unquote, getting ready to like be created. If they brought him back one last time, I'd be like, really?
And he just refuses to die, the Emperor.
Right? The Emperor refuses to die. Like, that would piss me off. I'd be like, are you serious? Well, we'll see what they do.
Yep, we will.
I mean, get ready, because we're getting ready to have what? The first all female Star Wars.
Yeah, we'll see how well that works. They thought, what was it, Star Wars Galaxy was going to be something, and that turned out to be nothing.
Well, technically, it was supposed to be Tatooine, but, you know, Kathleen Kennedy didn't want 50-year-old white men be the only ones going. Like, bitch, I'd be going.
Right. And you're definitely not a 50-year-old white man.
Nope. 34 years old, man. Shit. Now, no, if only Mace had a second lightsaber, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if Samuel L. Jackson would have made the X go, motherfucker, oh, that would have been.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been awesome. Like, the fact that they got Samuel L. Jackson was awesome.
I made a horrible joke after I saw this movie for the first time, and I'll wait till the part gets up here so I can tell you. But it's like I could just see Disney stealing the idea and doing it. Come on, John Boyega. I need you to yell Ray.
Ray. Oh my god. Everybody's got the Force in them, man. Like, everybody in this motherfucker.
With him, they could have took it one of two ways, just like the in Rogue One with the blind Chinaman, where he wasn't a Jedi, but he could feel the Force.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be like, that would be a positive thing. Or two, if they would have, made him a Jedi back in Force Awakens. But
Like,
God forbid.
Oh, here's where the Raylos were like, oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? She died. Oh my god. Oh my god.
From what? She used her lightsabers to reflect it, and then what? She still died. I still don't get it.
Exactly.
You know what? It was from the Skype call, lightsabering, weakened her.
Too much Force Skyping.
Something he's never done, which is transfer his power. Now he's magically going to be able to do it. Now, see, I would have been happy if he kissed her right here and she, as she's dead, and been like, oh man, it's a corpse.
Right? And then you just see him take her dead body into like some cave and like goes and fucks her. It's like, well, since nobody's around and she ain't gonna say nothing.
It's just a little dead. It's just, newly dead. I can still hump it a few times.
It's like, she's still warm. That's right. The blind Chinaman was awesome. He was fucking cool. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Yes.
Even his badass dude even his kick-ass partner with his badass gun at the end. I was like, fuck. I'd roll with them. I have seen Formula 51. That is a good Samuel Jackson movie right there.
Okay, now you're alive,
Oh, she's like,
but
"You're alive now. You gots to die."
now I must die because I am the last of the Skywalker
She's like,
line.
"I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna make out so hard with you, and you're gonna die. It's the kiss of death. Don't do it, bro."
It's like
Oh,
American Dad when Roger has the baby and passes it to Steve, and then Steve passes it to the
yes.
Valley Girl. That's what happens right here. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, boom, we got the kiss,
Oh,
and
look
now
at
she's
that.
magically impregnated because they never had sex, just like the story of Jesus.
Look at
Now
that.
her
Look at that.
baby.
Look at that. They found each other. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. They found each other. Oh, look at that. They put away all their bullshit. Look at that.
And now he's dead.
And bam, boom. Bye, bitch.
It was the kiss of death.
Kiss of death right there.
So now all of the Jedi are of the Skywalker line are completely dead because she killed him. And look, he disappears.
Mm-hmm.
But yet when she died, she didn't disappear. For the longest time, I was saying, I was like, well, I hope Rey's a Kenobi because, only a Kenobi's ever really beaten a Skywalker. And now it's a beautiful day.
Right? Look at all my cute little lens flares. It's like, and dead. Exactly, Senate.
Cloud City Endor. Where's Hoth, man? I want to see
Right?
Hoth.
Show me fucking Hoth. It's like, show me a Scarif. Show me Jakku. All right, here we go. Let's see if Disney edited this shit. This is gonna piss off a lot of people if they edit it out of this. Oh boy.
There's Ray.
Yep.
Or, I mean,
There's
Rose.
Rose.
But he doesn't go running to Rose, notice. Bitch tased me. I have nothing to do with her. There's my love. I honestly thought in this part they were going to kiss. And he's just
Oh
like,
yeah.
nope, not going to do it because I
They
got
kind
my
of do the head nod. They just do the head nod, like sup, sup.
I got my pink Power Ranger with the Rocketeer helmet, and they're Mexican. I got to go deal with.
Like he's thinking, he's like, you want to get freaky with that helmet? She's like, fuck you.
Nope, they kissed.
Ew, look at
They
that,
didn't start
Disney.
it.
Way to go. Way to go. You
Here you go,
kept it in.
Chewbacca. You finally get the medal.
Look at him. He got his medal. He got his fucking medal. Got his goddamn medal, everybody. Look at him.
See, right there, I figured it. No, you get some young pilotette with a fucking nasty, old, disgusting, big nosed Jew bitch. And may the power of the vagina compel you. Giddy goo. Let's find out, kid. Are you mine? Are you not? Do we roll with the Lando and that's his daughter storyline? Because I don't know. I just don't know about that. The thing is, there was still ships up in the air and whatnot. So wouldn't somebody else just take over?
Right?
I mean, it's not like they destroyed every ship. They just kind of took care of those and then took off. So it's like, what about all the rest of them? Oh, and this shit. I mean, like the movie could have ended already and been done. Houdini. No, don't you start your shit. And of course, we had to end up back on Tatooine. See, I thought he burnt it all down when he left with Obi-Wan.
Well, this is
Yep.
like, God.
Now remember, not only with the Force can you heal people, but you can dig a hole. So if that's the case, when you were fighting a motherfucker, couldn't you just open up a hole and drop their ass in it?
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, and she gets the yellow.
And then she gets the yellow.
And it looks like
it's like, where did you get your lightsaber crystal from?
Yeah. No shit. Mind your own business, you old bitch. That's who. And let's bring Princess Leia here to a place she never was at.
Right?
Ray Skywalker.
Right? My name is Ray.
Look, the
Ray
double nose looks
Skywalker.
like BB-8. Holy shit! I didn't catch that the first time.
I didn't catch that either.
It literally, you see what I was talking about? They were stacked
Yep.
up one on top of another, looked just like BB-8. Holy shit! I missed that the first time.
Fucking A. Directed by J.J. fucked up Abrams. Oh God, we made it through, people.
Yes, we did. Well, I got to tell you this because I forgot. This is only the second time I've seen this. I was going to watch it, and I haven't watched it yet. My brother and I went and saw The Last Jedi together, so we finished this up together. So that was the only fun part of going was I got to hang out with my younger brother, and have family time.
Yeah.
But this watch through with you was even more fun.
Yeah.
Because it made the movie that much more fun, bouncing back and forth off each other. Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord. We fucking made it, people. We fucking made it. Right? I agree, Senate. Yellow lightsabers are cool. It's a shame that the bitch got hurt. Oh my God, we made it. We made it, everybody. We fucking made it. Jesus Christ. I feel like we all just need, I don't even know, a therapy session?
Mm-hmm.
An enema? Wow. Well.
Yeah. Hey, bravo! They didn't cut the kissing part because
Exactly.
you said
I was
something.
a
I'm not
little
gonna lie.
worried. I was a little worried. I was like, if they cut that, I was like, once again, Twitter's gonna go off.
Mine just pushes the Force Awakens. What did yours push? Anything? Because you watch Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, sir, Walker.
Oh yeah, they want me to watch fucking Clone. Well, I got my Clone Wars queued up, and then it's like the blueprint for some shit. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
for
pushed the
like the
Force Awakens. I'm like, I've already seen it. I'm good. I don't know. Fuck off.
yeah, it's like because you watch Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. It's like Last Jedi, Force Awakens. It's like no, 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 no.
Well, back in high school, for me, back in the '90s, '80s, '90s, it was really funny that we watched them backwards. We watched Return of the Jedi one day, and then the next day we watched Empire, and then we watched Star Wars, and we were giggling. It was a buddy of mine, Jason. We were giggling back and forth, kind of like what we were doing tonight.
Yeah.
Only there wasn't the commentary, and we were a little. We may or may not have been a little stoned, but it was fun to watch it backwards, high or drunk. Take your vice as you will, but it was a blast then. Maybe that makes it better, is if you watch them backwards, although I doubt it.
Like this, this movie right here. I still can't believe I can't believe this movie was still made. Like, I can't believe this movie was made. Star Wars Rebels, I mean, it was okay. I mean, it was
It had a
alright.
lot of filler. There was a couple good episodes and some that wasn't too bad, but you're like, all right, all right, all right. I see where this leads to. And Clone Wars ends up doing about the same thing, where it's like, all right, this ties into the movies. All right, cool, this is happening, and that's really great. Is it ties into Episode 3? So it's like, okay, but they don't overdo it by any means. So once you get to the last season, you get through it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it starts off strong, and then you just get these horrible 3 or 4 Ahsoka arc with these sisters that don't make any sense, and then it picks back up, and then it's over. It's like, well, during the time frame, if this would have been wrapped up back in the day when it should have been done originally, it would have made a lot more sense. And then them launch Rebels. But Kathleen Kennedy, as you know, said, no, we're not doing Clone Wars anymore. We're launching Rebels, and
Right?
fucked shit all up. So here now we're finally getting what seemed to be the original of the Clone Wars. Although I still have a very hard time believing that the very hard feminist Nazi wave movement that is in a couple storylines in here was originally. I have a feeling that the mouse played with the original script just a little bit, which you don't know because you haven't seen it yet. So
Yeah.
I'm not giving you any spoilers or anything. You'll see it, and then you can tell me what you think.
Okay.
No rush.
No rush.
No, I mean, I'm not rushing you on it. You do as you're doing, and then you can tell
Right?
me what you think. But it's just there's an Ahsoka and sister arc that feels kind of very pushed and very KK-ish, not George Lucas. An add-on, if you will, and not the good kind of add-on. Like you go to buy a small French fry and get a large French fry instead. Kind of add-on you want.
Yeah. God, man, this movie makes you want to drink.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you want to get shit-faced and go, fuck Star Wars. God damn.
Like I said, man, lifetime Star Wars fan, and then this shit just killed me. Between the Last Jedi was just kind of killed me, and then this came out, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, I mean, I see things and I get it, but they did the best they could with what they had and gave us everything. It's like, all right, but really? And then, as I've heard from The Mandalorian, you go watch The Mandalorian, which was after this, and they knock it out of the park. It's like, why couldn't we have this for these 3 movies?
Yeah, it was funny because I did see this, and then Mandalorian dropped, and I watched the first couple episodes, and I said, isn't that sad? You got one of the dudes who produced and acted in Avengers took over the Mandalorian, and this is what we get.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, if we would have gave you the last chapter of Star Wars and go, give us the Rise of Skywalker, shit. We wouldn't be talking shit about this a year later, almost a year later.
Yeah, and they even had a better title than what they named it. I can't remember what it was right off the top of my head, but it had a way better title.
Yeah. I mean, God, dude, it's just one of those fucking what if scenarios.
Yeah, it is. It truly is.
Oh my God, I have no words.
Well, we survived it.
I know, right? It's like we survived. This is oh my God, this is almost a 3-hour stream. Right on. Damn.
Duel
Well,
of Fate. Duel of Fates was what was supposedly going to be Star Wars Duel of Fates, which is a way more kick-ass title than fucking Rise of Skywalker.
that was gonna be the freaking title?
Yep, that's what the original title was, Duel of Fate. Of course, they've changed a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Oh shit, that would have been
It took me a
awesome.
second. I was trying to remember, and I'm like, damn it, what was that what was the name of it?
Oh, that would have been
Took me a minute to
awesome.
think it up. I was like, yeah, Duel of Fates was what it was originally going to be.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the Duel of Fates, that score that John Williams produces is amazing.
Yeah.
It's fuck. Oh man, that would have been awesome. But then you realize with the Force Ghost, they would have had to have put Hayden Christensen as Anakin in there and Obi-Wan. They would have had to have if they would have had it that title.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's just a hell of a better title than this. And I mean, like The Last Jedi was kind of a shitty, the rise of Skywalker is bad enough. The Last Jedi is even kind of like, it's like, oh, The Force Awakens, you know, The Last Jedi. And then, we get Rise of Skywalker. How is it a rise of a Skywalker? They're all dead. I mean,
Well,
literally, they
fucking
killed the last half
it's a
one.
false title. The
Yeah.
only reason why they put Skywalker in it was to put asses in the seats. And
I
they go,
think they did it
oh,
more of a fuck you too, because they're like, all right, we've got Duel of Fates, which is what they're gonna want. Let's make it, yeah, because we're gonna make Rey a Skywalker, so it's the Rise of Skywalker, because Rey rises up from a Palpatine, and now it's a Skywalker. So actually, the Emperor's plan worked because there's no more Skywalkers, and his granddaughter, who is
mm-hmm.
calling herself a Skywalker, is really a Palpatine.
Yep.
Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Spoiler warning, we all see where Disney's going with this one. Oh,
And luckily
Palpatine,
enough, there should be
Palpatine's
no
granddaughter.
copyright claims because we had no volume and all we did was commentate and laugh our asses off and have a good time for that horrible, horrible movie that we just watched. Although I will say it was a pleasure to hang out and watch it with you because goddamn, this was a lot of fun. So
Right, this was awesome.
to still my good friend the DJD shows one of his sayings, which was "Fun times had by all," and they were. It was a great time to rewatch this horrible movie with an excellent, excellent host, and who gave it as well as I did. Oh, good God, this was great. This is one for the epic books of giving good commentary and knocking it out of the park. Because fuck, this has been fun.
This was awesome. Like I kind of want to do another one, but another movie. It's like I can't trash The Last Jedi because every time I do, I end up passing out. That's the
Yep.
only Star Wars flick I actually passed out watching was The Last Jedi.
Mm. I mean, I watched it and then it was like disbelief. Like you just couldn't believe what you saw. Once again, Force Awakens was kind of the same thing, but I kind of had an idea. Hey, okay, this is set up. Let's see where it goes, and then it didn't go there at all. Oh, I was going to expert expectations. Horrible idea.
It's like I mean I could always oh shoot I could always do oh man I could do the Phantom Menace. That one was kind of a slow burner.
Well, I tell you, I myself have got to jump off here. I got to go take
Yeah,
care
I'm
of
getting
this.
ready to cut the stream because it's 3 hour going 3 hours. And that's a
Um,
good place to stop. And I know Pete's live on Creepy Little Books, so everybody should head over there and tell him I sent you.
that's right. You
So
tell him that.
we're gonna go raid Pete's channel.
Giggity.
Ooh, I could do Rogue One Senate. That would actually be a pretty good fucking
Yeah,
watch
that'd be a
party.
good one.
That'd actually be
Definitely.
a really damn good watch party. We could do a negative. We did a negative Star Wars Disney. Now we could do a positive.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That'll probably, you know what? I'll probably do that, buddy. I'll probably work it out sometime. Do one tomorrow.
Yes,
If not,
as you raise your fifth of liquor up, because it will be, the fifth.
right?
Rise your fifth. Rise of
And
the
it is
fifth.
Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. I can't tomorrow. I got family dinner with the parents. I got to be a good kid. But my day off is Thursday, and if I do Thursday, I might do like a double feature back to back where I'll probably do like Rogue One and then maybe like Revenge of the Sith or some shit.
Right.
Just like have a when Star Wars was great.
You go for the threesome. You do, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, into A New Hope.
There we go. There we go. Well, you know what? That's probably what I'll do. We'll do like Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and A New Hope. We'll just go boom, boom, boom. That's what we'll do. I'll set it up probably Thursday, so we'll do it early in the. It'll be my early in the morning my time. But I probably will drop a link in the Twitter chat and Discord chat, all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know. I'll be available. Not a
Heck
problem.
yeah. Heck yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end this. So, everybody head over to Creepy Little Book. Tell them I sent you. And until Thursday, make sure you check out for notifications. Well, I'll be live streaming then. If not, I'll be on whoever's channel. I want to thank Frank for joining me, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me. It was a blast.
This was a blast. Like, share, subscribe to Frank's channel if you haven't. Watch his content, watch my content, hit the like button, share this out because this was like, this was not your average watch party stream for Star Wars.
Hey, title the rise of bullshit. I mean Skywalker. I mean that had it from day one, and you were already talking about it when we were on, Exiled Opinion. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool, bet, I'm down. And then I even typed, about an hour away. I was excited. I'm like, okay, I can't wait. This will be fun, and it has been.
Exactly. All right, everybody. I'll take care. I'll see you all later.
Take care, everybody.